Okay. Reliving the good old Mass Effect glory days. And, let's start.
Well, what about Shepard? Earthborn, but no record of her family.
Doesn't have one. She was raised on the streets, learned to look out for herself.
And no cussing, please.
She proved herself during the Blitz, held off enemy forces on the ground until reinforcements arrived.
She's the only reason Elysium is still standing.
We can't question her courage.
Humanity needs a hero, and Shepard's the best we've got.
I'll make the call.
Put your audio in.
The Arcturus Prime relay is in range. Initiating transmission sequence.
Commander?
That's actually good that your audio wasn't included.
Calculating transit mass and destination. The relay is hot. Inquiring launch vector.
I'm having this be,
All stations secure for transit. Board is green.
Wait, why did it just
Approach run has begun.
Did it?
Yeah.
Hitting relay in 3, 2, 1.
Oh. Well, the stream is a bit delayed for me for some reason. I'm gonna
Hey,
use
Thrusters?
You
Check.
don't have to worry
Navigation?
about that.
Check. Internal emission sync engaged. All systems online.
Okay, I'm about to.
Just under 1500K.
1500 is good. Your captain will be pleased.
I hate that guy.
Nihilus gave you a compliment.
Also, I'm
So
doing the
you
Paragon
hate it.
version of this.
You remember to zip up your jumpsuit on the way out of the bathroom? That's good. I just jumped us halfway across the galaxy and hit a target the size of a pinhead.
Yeah, sorry
That's
about that. I had to
incredible.
put headphones on.
Besides,
Your
specters
whole
are
stream
trouble.
would actually
I
hear
don't like
an
having
echo.
them on board. Call me
Me
paranoid.
watching the
You're
echo
paranoid.
of the stream.
The council helped fund this project. They have a right
Sorry
to
about
send
that.
someone to keep an eye on their investment.
Yeah, that is the official story. But only an idiot believes the official story.
They don't send specters on shakedown runs.
So there's more going on here than the captain's letting up.
I need to replace my batteries. He'll be
Status
right back.
report.
Just
Alright.
cleared the mass relay, Captain. Stealth systems engaged. Everything looks solid.
Good. Find a comm buoy and link us into the network.
Actually, so far the message.
I want mission reports relayed back to Alliance
I don't
brass
know what you're
before we
talking about. The
reach
graphics looks like a bit.
Aye, aye, Captain.
You know.
Better
Oh.
brace yourself, sir.
I mean,
I think
it
Nihilus
really
is
looks
headed
good.
your way.
Actually.
He's already here.
It's not bad.
Tell Commander
Very
Shepard to
quickly
meet me
then.
in the comm room for a debriefing.
You get that, Commander?
He sounds angry. Something must have gone wrong with the mission.
Captain always sounds like that when he's talking to me.
Can't possibly imagine why.
The captain's waiting for you in the comm room, Commander.
You probably don't want to keep the captain waiting, Commander.
Okay, time to go talk to the captain.
I'm telling you, I just saw him. He marched by like he was on a mission.
He's a Spectre. They're always on a mission.
Congratulations, Commander. Looks like we had a smooth run. You heading down to see the captain?
Sounds like you don't trust Arturian guest.
Sorry,
There's a
Commander.
lot
Just having a
of
chat with Adams down at
like
engineering
specious
didn't mean to
people on
cause
the
any
ship,
trouble.
so
But you have to admit, something's odd about this mission. The whole crew feels it.
You think the Alliance brass is holding out on us?
If all we're supposed to do is test out the stealth system, why is Captain Anderson in charge? And then there's Nihilus. Spectres are elite operatives, top covert agents. Why send a Spectre, a Turian Spectre, on a shakedown run? It doesn't add up.
Sorry,
What do you know about the
strange
stealth
voice.
systems?
I like how he's
I
talking
just
about the
know
Turian
it masks our
Spectre, and I just
location
talked about
from
the
scans
stealth
and
drives.
sensors,
Like,
cutting-edge
just immediately
technology.
go off the subject.
Normandy's the only ship with this prototype drive. But why are we fully staffed? A skeleton crew would be cheaper, less chance of security leaks too. Plus there's Nihilus. It's pretty obvious this shakedown run is just a cover.
Wait.
For what?
Damned if I know, Commander.
Oh my god, there's so
We're out
many
here on
messages
false pretenses.
on my screen.
I'm not a fan of being left in the dark.
Do you have a problem with the captain?
No, ma'am. But I can't figure out what he's doing here. Captain Anderson is one of the most decorated Special Forces officers in the service.
What are you laughing
If he
for?
melted down all his
Oh,
medals,
no.
he could make a life-size statue of himself. You don't send a soldier like that on a do-nothing mission. He's treating this
Heavy.
shakedown run too seriously.
Okay.
Something big is going on.
I don't know if I already said Turian Spectre.
You don't trust Nihilus.
I don't like Turians in general. It runs in my family. My grandfather fought in the First Contact War, lost a lot of friends when the Turians hit us.
That was 30 years ago. You can't blame Nihilus for that.
No, I guess not. But it still makes me nervous to have a Spectre on board, especially a Turian. We're an Alliance vessel, human military, but Nihilus doesn't answer to the captain like the rest of us. Spectres operate outside the normal chain of command. And they don't come along just to observe shakedown runs. Nihilus looks like he's expecting some heavy action. I don't like it.
I'll see if I can get some answers when I see him.
Good luck, Commander.
I grew up on Eden Prime, Doc. It's not the kind of place Spectres visit. There's something Nihilus isn't telling us about this mission.
Oh, Jenkins.
Crazy. The captain's in charge here. He wouldn't take...
What do you think, Commander? We won't be staying on Eden Prime too long, will we? I'm itching for some real action.
I sincerely hope you're kidding, Corporal. Your real action usually ends with me patching up crew members in the infirmary.
You need to calm down, Corporal. A good soldier stays cool even under fire.
Sorry, Commander, but this waiting's killing me. I've never been on a mission like this before, not one with a Spectre on board.
What can you tell me about Nihilus?
Turians are generally well respected by the other species. Their fleet has more patrols protecting Citadel space than any other. They don't always get on well with us, though. Some people find them too rigid. Others still blame them for the First Contact War. As for Nihilus, I haven't said more than 2 words to him. He usually only speaks to the captain.
I heard Nihilus once took down an entire enemy platoon all by himself. Man, I can't believe I'm on a mission with an actual Spectre.
I wouldn't be too excited with that.
What do you know about
to be
the
honest.
Spectres?
Working with a Spectre
Only
always
what I've
ends in
heard.
disaster.
Spectre agents work directly for the Citadel Council. They usually work alone or in small groups.
You don't know what I'm talking about, though,
Spectres
so.
don't have
No,
any
I know, I'm
official
just agreeing
power.
with your...
Basically,
I'm just going
they're a
along.
shadow organization with a mandate
what
to
she said.
preserve and protect galactic stability.
Protect it at any cost. Don't forget that part. Spectres operate above the law.
Why don't we have any of our own people in there?
Spectres usually come from the Council races, like the Turians. We've been trying to get a human accepted into their ranks for years now. So far, it hasn't happened.
So they don't even
Hey,
trust
Commander,
humans.
you'd make a
Think
good
they would just mess
Spectre.
everything up.
You're a war hero, right? Held off an entire enemy fleet during the Blitz single-handed? That's the kind of talent the Spectres
I'm
are looking
learning so much.
This is all just wild speculation. The Spectres aren't interested in recruiting humans, no matter how capable.
You're from Eden Prime, aren't you, Jenkins? What's it like?
It's very peaceful, Commander. They've been real careful with development, so you don't have any city noise or pollution. My parents lived on the outskirts of the
It's better
colony.
to ask all the
At
questions.
night, I used to
all
climb
your
this big hill and stare across the fields
things.
back at the lights from the main settlement. It was gorgeous. But when I got older, I realized it was a little too calm and quiet for me. That's why I joined the Alliance. Even Paradise gets boring after a while.
Any idea why Eden Prime was chosen as our destination?
Not really sure, Commander. Eden Prime's one of our most stable colonies. Good place to take the Normandy for a shakedown run, I guess. You're there. There's gotta be something else going on. We've got a Spectre on board. That's why I'm so wound up. I can't wait for the real mission to start.
Sorry about the background
Just
noise.
treat this like every other assignment you've had, and everything will work out.
Easy for you to say. You proved yourself in the Blitz. Everybody knows what you can do. This is my big chance. I need to show the brass what I can do.
You're young, Corporal. You have a long career ahead of you. Don't do something
That's closing
stupid
the
to
door.
mess it up.
Sorry
Don't
about
worry,
that.
ma'am. I'm not gonna screw this up.
Okay.
The captain's waiting for me.
Goodbye, Commander.
Look at this creepy Turian just standing here. Oh,
Commander
yeah, wow,
Shepard,
it automatically put
I was
me in
hoping
the...
you'd get here first. It will give us a chance to talk.
What about?
I'm interested in this world we're going to, Eden Prime. I've heard it's quite beautiful.
That guy is creepy.
They say it's a paradise.
Yes,
That's
a
actually what
paradise.
Gareth's species
Serene,
is, by the way.
tranquil,
Oh.
safe.
Never mind.
Eden Prime
Take
has
it
become
back.
something of a symbol for your people.
Isn't that kind of cool though with the markings?
Proof that humanity can not only
fact that
establish
you've got green
colonies
eyes
across
is
the
awesome,
galaxy,
too.
but also protect them.
Oh, there goes
But how
that.
safe is it really?
Do you know something?
Your people are still newcomers, Shepard. The galaxy can be a
Just don't
very
keep, you
dangerous
don't have to keep
place.
constantly saying it.
Is the Alliance truly ready for
Didn't
this?
say it in a bad way, so...
I think it's about time we told the commander
Doesn't he sound
what's
like
really
Arbiter's voice?
This mission
like
is
him
far
because he
more
has
than a
Arbiter's
simple
voice.
shakedown run.
It's Keith David.
I figured there was something you weren't telling us.
We're making a covert pickup on Eden Prime.
I
That's
kinda
why we
looks
need
like
the
he
stealth
has
systems
the-
operational.
I
There
don't
must
know,
be a
helmet
reason you didn't tell me
figure.
about this, sir.
This comes down from the top.
Like, it's just his head.
Information strictly on a need-to-know basis. A research team on Eden Prime unearthed some kind of beacon during an excavation. It was Prothean.
I thought the Protheans vanished 50,000 years ago.
Their legacy still remains. The mass relays, the Citadel, our ship drives. It's all based on Prothean technology.
This is big, Shepard. The last time humanity made a discovery like this, it jumped our technology forward 200 years.
Actually.
But Eden
Surprised I don't
Prime doesn't
know.
have the facilities to handle
Considering I
something
checked
like this.
everyone's voice.
We need to bring the beacon
That's
back to the
familiar.
Citadel for proper study.
Obviously, this goes
Wait,
beyond mere
does
human
your
interests,
like, your
Commander.
character's
This
popping
discovery
out
could
of
affect
the
every
vein out of her
species in
face.
Council space.
I saw that.
Oh,
Raichu.
yeah, that's how... This game's
Why
pretty
didn't we
old,
keep the beacon
so
for
that's what I'm
ourselves?
You humans don't have the best reputation. Some species see you as selfish, too unpredictable, too independent, even dangerous.
Sharing that beacon will improve relations with the Council. Plus, we need their scientific expertise. They know more about the Protheans than we do.
Either
The
it's a
beacon's
vein or
not
a
the only
scar.
reason I'm here, Shepard.
Nihilus wants to see you in action, Commander. He's here to evaluate.
Guess that explains why I bump into him every time I turn around.
The Alliance has been pushing for this for a long time. Humanity wants a larger... We want more say with the Citadel Council. The Spectres represent the Council's power and authority. If they accept a human into their ranks, it shows how far the Alliance has come.
You held off an enemy assault during the Blitz single-handed.
Oh, it might be
You
loading a little
showed
bit.
not only courage, but also incredible skill. That's why I put
Yeah,
your
it
name
is.
forward as a candidate for the Spectres.
So you said that.
Why would a Turian want a human in the Spectres?
Not all Turians resent humanity. Some of us see the potential of your species. We see what you have to offer to the rest of the galaxy, and to the Spectres. We are an elite group. It's rare to find an individual with the skills we seek. I don't care that you're
Like how
human,
like the
Shepard.
first
I only care that
20
you can
minutes
do
is
the
us
job.
talking.
I assume this is good for the Alliance.
Jeez.
Earth needs this, Shepard. We're
I'm
counting on
assuming
you.
Mass Effect had a
I
lot
need
of
to see your
dialogue in
skills
it.
for myself, Commander. Eden Prime will be the
A
first
lot,
of several
a lot.
missions together.
You'll be in charge of the ground team. Secure the beacon and get it onto the ship ASAP. Nihilus will accompany you to observe the mission.
Okay. I don't know if I
What do you
said
know
all
about the
this stuff yet.
Protheans?
Just what they taught us in school. They were a technologically advanced species that ruled the
Yeah.
galaxy 50,000 years ago.
I like that.
Then they vanished.
His armor
Nobody really
reminds
knows
me
how
of-
or why,
I'm sorry, I
though
like
I've heard plenty of
it's
theories.
just
But everyone
Just-
agrees
You don't
Galactic
like
civilization
Fortnite?
wouldn't exist without them.
Their citadel is the very heart of
looks like
galactic
the
society. And without their
Omega
mass
skin.
relays, interstellar travel would be impossible.
Omega
We all
skin.
owe the Protheans a great debt.
Is the final...
I'd like to know more about Eden
final
Prime before we
100 tier
touch
skin
down.
for
It's a
Eden
peaceful
Prime
farming
for
world,
night.
but it
Sorry,
represents
I know you
something
don't
much
like
bigger.
Fortnite.
Eden Prime is one of our oldest and most successful colonies. It proved we were ready to face the challenges of settling new worlds, to forge a place for humanity beyond Earth.
Omega lol.
It symbolizes humanity's
Sorry.
growth and evolution as a spacefaring species. And after this, it will be known as the world where humans made a discovery of galactic importance.
Why is this beacon so important?
All advanced galactic civilization is based on Prothean technology, even yours.
If we hadn't discovered those Prothean ruins buried on Mars, we'd still be stuck on Earth.
I'm just.
That was
I'm,
just a
yeah,
small
I'm surprised
data cache.
like our technology is
Who
not
knows
as
what we can
advanced
learn
as
from
the
this beacon?
Protheans.
What if it's a weapons archive?
Even though like we're like
We can't let it
50,000
fall
years
into the
in
wrong
like
hands.
Like who?
future, so.
The Attican Traverse
He was
is
just
the
gonna
most
say.
stable sector of Citadel space. There are plenty of raiders and
There's
criminal
a-
groups active in the region.
It looks like my
They might
character's
figure a
legs are
Prothean
getting tired
beacon
just from standing
is worth
still
the
for
risk
so
of
long.
attacking an allied ship. Plus, Eden Prime is right on the border of the Terminus systems.
The Attican Traverse is under Citadel protection. If the Terminus systems attack, it's an act of war.
Technically, yes. But some of the species in the Terminus might be willing
But I
to
just
start a
read,
war over
that's
this.
his skin, right?
The last thing the
guy with
Council
the
wants is
black
to
and
get
red
dragged
armor.
into a major conflict with the Terminus systems. We have to keep this
thing
low
that-
key.
Nihilus is
Just
wearing?
give the word, Captain.
We
It
should be
looks like
getting
white
close to
paint,
Eden.
but I'm assuming
Captain,
that's
we
his
got a
skin.
problem.
What's
Oh,
wrong,
no.
Joker?
No, that's actually
Transmission
Mark.
from
It's
Eden
clan
Prime,
Mark.
sir. You better see this.
Bring it up on
I don't
screen.
know. I knew it was white paint or something. It's taking me a while to get.
Get down! We are under attack, taking heavy casualties. I repeat, heavy casualties.
Doesn't that sound like Kakashi that was saying from,
Evac. They came out of nowhere. We need.
the dub version?
Everything cuts out after that. No comm traffic at all. Just goes dead. There's nothing.
Reverse and hold at 38.5. Status report.
17 minutes
Oh, I
out,
thought there's
Captain.
no
No
music
other
playing.
Alliance ships in
It's
the
just, like,
area.
so quiet.
Take us in, Joker, fast and quiet. This mission just got a lot more complicated.
A small strike team can move quickly, without drawing attention. It's our best chance to secure the beacon.
Grab your gear and meet us in the cargo hold. Tell Alenko and Jenkins to suit up, Commander. You're going in.
I'm already suited up though.
Engaging stealth systems. Somebody was doing some serious digging here, Captain.
Your team's the muscle in this operation, Commander. Go in heavy and head straight for the dig site.
What about survivors, Captain?
Helping survivors is a secondary objective. The beacon's your top priority.
Approaching drop point 1.
Nihilus, you're coming with us?
I move faster on my own.
Nihilus will scout out ahead. He'll feed you status reports throughout the mission. Otherwise, I want radio silence.
Jenkins looks so depressed. He looks so disappointed.
We've got his back, Captain.
The mission's yours now, Shepard.
I'll make
Good luck.
survivors and objective on top there.
We are approaching drop point 2.
Don't pull us with all up.
Ship perimeter secured, Commander. Smells like smoke and death.
Oh, God.
This place got hit hard, Commander. Hostiles everywhere. Keep your guard up.
God,
Wait, what kind of weapons do you
Jenkins
have?
looks so weird. Put that was helmet on. Yeah, I'm fully upgraded because I've done this game. Like, assault rifles are my favorite weapon type, so you'll see what weapons I'm
Wait,
using.
what kind of
I mean,
weapons does this game have other than like the base type of weapons that is in every game's like weapons? Assault rifles,
well, I
something
mean,
like that.
that's pretty much what they have.
Oh really?
Yeah. I don't want a pistol. Oh, what? I totally forgot how to play this game. Oh, I threw a grenade.
Oh god, the aim system.
I actually totally forgot to play this game. Forgot how to play it. Okay, pressing B. How do I change weapons?
Oh god.
Oh, there we go. I found it.
It's just the cursor is just 3 lines and just a circle.
It's just me, like 5 minutes of me trying to like figure out how to shoot a weapon.
Really? Yeah, it's gonna be like that.
Rip Jenkins.
Wait,
Right through the shields. You're out of chance.
Yeah, he just died. He got shot to death.
We'll see that he receives a proper service once the mission is complete. But I need you to stay focused.
He just got ripped apart, like.
Oh, Jenkins, no.
We're just gonna leave his body until we
believe you've
complete
done
the
this.
mission. I can't believe you've done this.
Sorry. They had to. Okay, it's like the helmet.
We've got some burned out buildings here, Shepard. A lot of bodies. I'm gonna check it out. I'll try to catch up with you at the dig site.
Jesus. So many beefy trees. I'm just like, I'm not even focused on anything or the like enemies. I'm just focused on the like environment.
Oh, this part's really disturbing. This part's really disturbing.
What's it? Oh no, no. Bruh. What do you mean? Oh no!
Just watch him get stabbed.
Oh no! The worst way
Gunnery
to die.
Chief Ashley Williams of the 212. You the one in charge here, ma'am?
Are you wounded, Williams?
A few scrapes and burns, nothing serious. The others weren't so lucky.
Yeah.
Oh man. We were patrolling the perimeter when the attack hit. We tried to get off a distress call, but they cut off our communications. I've been fighting for my life ever since.
Any idea what kind of enemy we're facing?
I think they're Geth.
The Geth haven't been seen outside the Vale in nearly 200 years. Why are they here
Oh yeah,
now?
that's right.
They must have come for the beacon.
Wait, why
The
would they
dig
just
site is
stare?
close,
That was
just
weird.
over that
They were
rise.
just staring.
It might still
for
be
a good
there.
2 seconds at her.
We could use your help, Williams.
Aye, aye, ma'am. It's time for payback.
What else do you know about the Geth?
Just what I remember from history class back in school. They're synthetics, non-organic life forms with limited AI programming, created by the Quarians a few centuries ago.
Oh, but
They
by
were
the time we
supposed to be a
get
source
payback,
of cheap
let's just talk
labor,
first.
but ended up turning on the Quarians and drove them into exile. Well, after that, they just kind of disappeared behind the Perseus
So
Veil.
much dialogue.
Nobody's really heard much from them since.
There's
Tell
a
me
lot of dialogue
everything you
in this
know
game.
about the beacon.
They were doing some digging out here to extend the monorail and expand the colony. A few weeks ago, they unearthed some Prothean ruins and the beacon. Suddenly, every scientific expert in the colony was interested. That's when they brought us in to secure the site. I don't know much about the beacon itself, but I heard one of the researchers say this could be the biggest scientific discovery of the century.
What happened to the researchers at the dig site?
I don't know.
Listen to all the
They set
dialogue.
up camp
in
near the
game.
beacon.
Yeah.
The 232 was with them. Maybe their unit
want me to
fared better
skip
than
some?
mine.
It will.
Tell me everything you know about the beacon.
They were doing some digging out here to extend the monorail and expand the colony. A few weeks ago, they unearthed some Prothean ruins and the beacon. Suddenly, every scientific expert in the colony was interested. That's when they brought us in to secure the site. I don't know much about the beacon itself, but I heard one of the researchers say this could be the biggest scientific discovery of the century.
Oh, I've already read. Wow.
Describe what happened leading up to the attack.
That was the same.
We were sent out a
When
couple
you
of
tell
nights
me that
ago
was the
from
same
the main
dialogue
colony
we
to secure
listened
the
to.
area.
Wait, why did
It seemed
they
like a
do,
routine
like,
patrol
you know,
until the Geth
it's
hit
like
us.
after you read,
never knew
after
they
you
were
read
coming.
one dialogue, like one version,
Wait.
option, whatever you want to call it.
What?
And they
I've
just
already
like turn
talked
off
about
the
the scientists.
Have you
options.
seen a
Why are they
Turian
saying the
specter
scientists
around
again and
here?
again?
There aren't any Turians on Eden Prime. None that I've ever met. Not sure I'd be able to tell if one was a Spectre anyway.
If you saw this guy, you'd know. Carries enough firepower to wipe out a whole platoon. Luckily, he's on our side.
Sorry.
His firepower is a
like
shotgun.
I said, no Turians.
Move out!
The beacon's at the far end of this trench.
Bruh.
Where's all the Geth? Oh, there they are. My gun tears through.
You're using it. Oh, sorry.
This is the dig site. The beacon was right here. It must have been moved.
Yeah.
By who? Our side or the
I don't know
Geth?
why. It doesn't sound
Hard
like
to
us.
say.
It just sounds like
Maybe we'll know more
whatchamacallit.
after we check out the research camp.
You think anyone got out of
It's
here
like
alive?
the
If they were lucky.
anti-Titan weapon
Maybe
from-
hiding up in the camp. It's
from
just on the top of
Titanfall
this ridge,
1.
up the ramps.
It's like it shoots missiles. Like mini missiles.
Actually, I
Plan,
think I've had a
Shepard.
gun that
It's a
shoots
small
like a grenade.
spaceport up ahead. I want to check it out. I'll wait for you there.
Looks like they hit the camp hard.
It's a good place for an ambush.
Oh yeah,
Keep
these
your
are
guard up.
these are disturbing.
Oh god, they're still alive.
What did the Geth do to them?
Oh.
Also, they do a lot of damage. Yeah, I gotta. I do not want them coming near me.
Zombies.
Yeah.
Clear.
I like how there's no friendly fire. Can't shoot your like partner. or
Humans.
whoever you're paired
Thank the
with.
Maker.
Hurry, close the door before they come back.
You're gonna see a crazy guy.
Don't worry. We'll protect you.
Thank you. I think we'll be okay
Oh,
now.
right.
It looks like everyone's gone.
I like how they made
You're
it puzzle
Dr.
with
Warren,
the
the one in charge of the excavation. Do you know what happened to the beacon?
It was moved to the spaceport this morning. Manuel and I stayed behind to help pack up the camp.
Manuel is the
When
crazy
the
guy
attack
that's on
came,
drugs.
the Marines held them off long enough for
You
us
get to
to
punch
hide.
him if you have the chance.
They gave their
Bruh,
lives to save
please
us.
do.
No one is I mean, I don't want to be. I don't want to be an. I don't want to be an a-hole, but okay.
Ruin and corpses will remain.
What else can you tell me about the attack?
I like
It
how
all
I'm
happened
just
so
trying to
fast.
ignore him.
1 second we were gathering up our equipment. The next we were hiding in the shed while the Geth swarmed over the camp.
Agents of the destroyers, bringers of darkness, heralds of our extinction.
We could hear the battle outside. Gunfire, screams. I thought it would never end. Then everything went quiet. We just sat there, too afraid to move, until you came along.
Did we already talk about Nihilus? I always lose track of time.
That guy
looks
has
Turian in the area.
I saw him. Only like
leader of the enemy.
It's just not. It's not even a peak. It's like, you know.
That's impossible.
Like pointing.
Nihilus was with us in the Normandy before the attack. He couldn't have been here.
I'm sorry. Manuel's still a bit unsettled. We haven't seen your Turian. We've been hiding in here since the attack.
Can you tell me anything about the beacon?
It's some type of data module from a galaxy-wide communications network. Remarkably well preserved. It could be the greatest scientific discovery of our lifetime. Miraculous new technologies, groundbreaking medical advances. Who knows what secrets are locked inside?
We have unearthed the heart of evil, awakened the beast, unleashed the darkness.
Manuel,
God,
please,
his eye
this
looks like he's
isn't the
possessed right there. When he said, release the darkness.
What's wrong with your assistant?
Manuel has a brilliant mind, but
Oh,
he's
he's
always been a
definitely
bit unstable. Genius and madness are two sides of the same coin.
Is it madness to see the future?
Oh my God!
To see
Now
the
I see what you're
destruction rushing
talking
towards us? To understand there is no
So
escape,
they're the reason
no
for
hope?
the darkness coming to this galaxy.
I am not mad.
Not the
I'm
Traveler.
the only sane one left.
I gave him an extra dose of his meds after the attack.
See, I can shut him up by punching him in the face, but
Williams, take us to the spaceport.
You can't stop it. Nobody can stop it. Night is
mean,
falling.
I
The
guess
darkness of
something like
eternity.
this.
Hush, Manuel,
It's
go
good to
lie
have good
down.
connections.
You'll feel better once the medication kicks in.
whoa, okay, cutscene.
Saren.
Saren is like a really weird. You're gonna see him in a second.
This isn't your mission, Saren. What are you doing here?
The Council thought you could use some help on this one.
I wasn't expecting to find the Geth
Oh.
here. The situation's bad.
Don't worry.
It reminds
got
me
it
of
under control.
when the like, you know, Aaron from Attack on Titan. You know how his teeth is placed inside of his mouth, head. Reminds me of that. He turns into a Titan.
Look at the size of it.
Kill them all!
Oh.
Yeah, he's
Everybody stay calm out there. We're coming out, we're not armed.
Is it safe? Are they gone?
You're okay now. Nobody's gonna hurt you.
Those things were crawling all around the shed. They would have found us for sure. We owe you our lives.
I still can't believe it. When we saw that ship, I thought it was all over.
It showed up right before the attack. Knew it was trouble the second I saw it, so we made a break for the sheds.
Tell me everything you remember about the attack.
The three of us were working the crops when that ship showed up. We just saw it and ran. I don't know what happened to the rest of the crew.
They were by the garage, over near the
Is that- I
spaceport,
just
right where that
noticed,
ship
does that
came
girl
down.
have a-
No way they survived.
You don't know that. We
she's wearing a
survived.
beanie or
If
whatever
they
the
made
heck
it to
that
the
is.
garage, they could
Hey,
have had a
really?
fighting
I
chance.
Do you know anything about the
Yeah,
protein
I
they
actually
dug
can't
up?
see it. Hold on.
We're just farmers. We heard they found something
I
out
still
there,
can't
but
see
it
it.
never really mattered to us.
I think it's just because it's like
I have to go.
Hey,
dark
Cole,
out.
we're just a bunch of
Oh,
farmers. These guys are soldiers. Maybe we should give them the stuff.
Yeah, she's not bald.
Jeez, Blake, you gotta learn when to shut up.
You have something to tell me, Cole?
Some guys at the spaceport were running a small smuggling ring, nothing major. In exchange for a cut of the profits, we let them store packages in our sheds.
You're breaking the law, Cole.
We're not hurting anybody. Hell, most of the time I don't even know what's in the packages. Just thought there might be something we could use. I found a pistol. Figured it would come in handy if those things came back. But you'll probably get more use out of it than we will.
We're
I just
risking our
realized another
lives
thing.
to
Doesn't
save
he
this
look
colony.
Like the man
You sure
that
there's
was,
nothing
like,
else in here that
mad?
could help us out?
Yeah, there's one more thing. I was gonna sell it after
his
this was
hairstyle
over.
looks similar.
You probably
Yeah.
deserve it more than I do.
Reused. Oh my god.
Who's your contact at the spaceport, Cole? What's his name?
Oh, what's
He's
that
not a
red
bad
option?
guy. I don't want to get him in trouble. Besides, I'm not
That's
a
the
snitch.
renegade, which I'm not doing that.
He might have something to do with this whole attack, Cole. We need
Wait,
his name. It's
I have no idea
important.
what it is.
Yeah, okay, you're right. His name's Powell. Works
Oh,
the
you
docks
can
at the
explain to
spaceport
me
if he's
later.
still alive.
I have to go.
Good luck.
Yeah. I'll do it later, but right now, oh. I have too much stuff to even, like, hold everything. Whoa.
Oh my god, the noise. He's moving it so weird. During that conversation.
It's not.
Something's moving over behind those crates.
Wait! Don't shoot! I'm one of you! I'm human!
Sneaking up on us like that nearly got you killed.
I'm sorry, I was hiding from those creatures. My name's Powell. I saw what happened to that Turian. The other one shot him.
I need to know how Nihilus died.
Another person with a
The other
beanie.
one got here first. He was waiting
Beanie,
when your
yeah.
friend showed
I
up.
think it's a beanie.
He
No,
called
they
him
call it-
Saren.
I get
think
confused
they
with
knew
some
each
hats. Like, the hats have, like,
Your
really
friend
weird
seemed to
names.
relax.
Just call it a hat.
He let his guard down.
Another form of a hat.
And Saren killed him. Shot him right in the back. I'm just lucky he didn't see me behind the crates.
We were told a Prothean beacon was brought to the spaceport. What happened to
I
it?
like how he scratches.
It's over on the other platform. Probably where that guy Saren was headed. He hopped on the cargo train right after he killed your friend. I knew that beacon was trouble. Everything's gone to hell since we found it. First that damn mothership showed up, then the attack. They killed everyone. Everyone. If I hadn't been behind the crates, I'd be dead too.
How come you're the only one who
those
survived?
Geth are lazy
Why
to even
didn't
check
anyone
behind
else try to
crates.
hide behind the crates?
They never had a chance. I was already behind the crates when the attack started.
Wait a minute. You were hiding behind the crates before the attack?
Sometimes I need a nap to get through my shift. I sneak off behind the crates to grab 40 winks where the supervisor can't find me.
You survived because you're lazy?
If you hadn't snuck off for that nap, you'd probably be dead just like all the others.
Yeah, I guess. I don't really want to think about it.
Tell me about the Geth attack.
It was quick. 1 minute that ship was descending, the next, those Geth were swarming over the platform, thousands of them. They must have been inside that mothership. They shot anything that moved. It was a massacre.
Is there anything else you can
His
tell me about the
laziness
beacon?
paid off.
They brought it
Yeah.
here this morning. We loaded it
He
up
and
onto the
Griff
train and shipped it to the other platform.
would get along just fine.
Hard to believe that was only a few hours ago.
Yeah, they would.
Feels like a whole other life.
I'm gonna mention
You're Cole's
that Cole
contact here
will
on the
mention him
docks
because
for the
he's
smuggling
smuggling
ring.
drugs.
What? No! I mean, what does it matter now? So I'm a smuggler, who cares? My supervisor's dead, the entire crew's dead. Doesn't matter now, does it?
Anything hidden nearby that we could use against the Geth?
A shipment of grenades came through last week. Nobody notices if a few small pieces go missing from the military orders.
You greedy son of a bitch. We're out here trying to protect
Okay,
your sorry
Jesus,
ass.
Ashley.
And all you can think about is how you can rip us off?
I never thought you'd actually need those grenades. Who'd want to attack Eden Prime? We're just a bunch of farmers. How was I supposed to know?
Grenades.
Forget about him.
Shipment
He's not
of
worth it.
You're lucky the commander's here, pal.
Oh,
Hand over those
jeez.
grenades.
They're yours.
That's
Take
what I'm
them.
saying.
My smuggling days are over, I swear.
Sorry, it's just like I'm watching the streams like.
A lot of
TV.
Marines
I'm
died
like,
here,
bruh.
Powell. Those grenades could have come in handy. If I were you, I'd think of some way to make it up to them.
Yeah, okay. There is something else I was saving. Could be worth a fortune. Experimental technology.
You're
top of the
lying.
line.
Bruh, I can't
Take
believe
it. I don't need it. I didn't want anyone to get hurt. Really, I'm sorry.
We need to find that beacon before it's too late.
Take the cargo train. That's where the other Turian went. I can't stay here. I need to get away from all this.
Whoa. so laggy when it saves.
Really?
Yeah. Oh shoot! I didn't see that gift on. They chase, like, they start charging at you, and it's funny how they fall down.
I just realized there. Not bad, dude. Phone's broken, right?
Are you watching on your Xbox? It'd be better if you watch on the Xbox.
Really?
Yeah.
Hopefully it's not delayed or something. Because I've been watching on my phone.
It probably might be the same time I'm on.
Sure.
I'm just making sure the stream is going okay.
Set the charges. Destroy the entire colony. Leave no evidence that we were here.
These chills. Bruh. It's not even cold in my house. Oh god, just one after the other. Oh god.
Does my character never sit? Like, I swear.
Demolition charges. The Geth must have planted them.
Hurry! We need to find them all and shut them down.
Just like think of like, wait, what happened here? Okay, think about butler droids.
Wait, they weren't supposed to be meant for that?
No, they're supposed to be like assistant robots.
All targets down.
Okay. Oh, okay, I'm derping out. I can't type in your name for some reason.
Area secured.
Okay, there you go.
Normandy, the beacon is secure.
This is amazing. Actual working Prothean technology. Unbelievable.
It wasn't doing anything like that when they dug it up.
Something must have activated it.
Roger, Normandy. Standing by.
Really? I can still hear it. No, it's still delayed.
Wait, Ashley was invisible.
Wait, what?
She was there when she was supposed to be pushed back, right? That was weird.
No, don't touch her. It's too dangerous.
Ashley's not there.
I'm hearing two of you. This is so confusing. I know I need to use my phone. Oh god, what is happening? Like, bro, I need to use my phone. It's just.
We identified the ship that touched down on Eden Prime. The Normandy, a human alliance vessel.
That
It was
reminds
under
me
the
of
command
the
of
Adventure
Captain
from-
Anderson. They managed to save the colony.
From Dead Space
The
3.
beacon.
One
this
of
is
the
the same
humans
company.
may have used it.
He's so mad.
This human must
See how the ship turned red as well? Like the lights started
Dang.
turning red.
Yeah, I'm just gonna have to watch on my phone. I can't watch on Xbox because I'm hearing two of you and it's like confusing me.
Doctor?
Is it fixed now?
Dr. Chakwas. I
No,
think
it's,
she's
like, no,
waking up.
it's not echoing. I'm like hearing two of you, but from like different time periods since the stream
Oh
is
yeah,
a bit
that's what
delayed.
I'm doing right now.
You had us worried there,
Because
Shepard.
I can
How are you
make
feeling?
sure the stream is still up.
Minor throbbing. Nothing serious. How long was I out?
About 15 hours. Something happened down there with the beacon, I think.
It's my fault. I must have triggered some kind of security field when I approached it. You had to push me out of the way.
You had no way to know what would happen.
I need to be careful when
Actually, we don't
who I
even know
romance,
if that's what set it
'cause,
off.
you know, I
Unfortunately,
can't
we'll
romance
never get the
Garrus
chance to
in the first
find
game,
out.
but the other two games I can.
The beacon exploded.
Bruh.
A system overload, maybe. And the blast knocked you cold. Williams and I had to carry you back here to the ship.
I appreciate it.
Physically, you're fine. But I detected some unusual brain activity. Abnormal beta waves. I also noticed an increase in your rapid eye movement. Signs typically associated with intense dreaming.
I saw... I'm not sure what I saw. Death, destruction... Nothing's really clear.
Sorry about that. I apologize.
I better add this to my report. It may...
Okay.
Oh, Captain Anderson.
How's our EXO holding up, Doctor?
Mr.
All the
Anderson.
readings look normal.
I'm sorry.
It's
Sorry,
going a bit
Shepard,
fine.
a bit of Spanish. I
Glad
mean,
to hear it. Shepard, I need to speak with you. In private.
Aye, aye, Captain. I'll be in the mess if you need me.
Sounds like that beacon hit you pretty hard, Commander. Are you sure you're okay?
EXO.
I don't like soldiers dying under my command.
Jenkins wasn't your fault. You did a good
What's
job,
that,
Shepard.
that general guy
Did we
reminds
leave
me of
Gunnery
the
Chief
boss.
Williams back on Eden Prime?
I figured we could
Zavala?
use a soldier like her.
Yeah, he does.
She's been reassigned to the
I don't know
Normandy.
why. He
Really?
kind of sounds like him.
Williams is a good soldier. She deserves it.
Lieutenant Alenko
what's
agrees
funny?
with you.
I don't like
That's
Ashley.
why I added her to our crew.
You said you needed to see me in private.
I might actually...
I won't lie.
I might end up
Why?
killing her off instead
Things
of
look bad.
Caden.
Nihilus is
She's a
dead.
racist.
The beacon was destroyed and
She
Jezza
doesn't like
invaded.
aliens. And I don't, and I
Council's going to
hate
want
people who don't like aliens.
I didn't do anything wrong, Captain. Hopefully the council can
I
see
mean,
that.
they may have their reasons, I guess. If it's
I'll
not
stand
very
behind
good
you and your
reasons,
reports,
if they, like,
No,
just
there's
hate
just
humans
sometimes they
because
just don't
they're
like it.
aliens,
That's not why I'm here.
Yeah, they're
then
not
that's
human.
just
They
It's
don't
Saren.
trust them.
It's like, why?
And other
They don't
two.
trust them because of the war.
Saren's a
What
spectre.
happened?
Oh.
One of the best. A living legend.
But that was like
But
30
if
years
he's
ago.
working with the Gith, it means he's gone rogue. A rogue spectre's trouble. Saren's dangerous, and he hates humans.
Why?
He thinks we're growing too fast, taking over the galaxy. A lot of aliens think that way. Most of them don't do anything about it. But Saren has allied himself with the Geth. I don't know how, I don't know why. I only know it
hasn't
had something
anyone
to do
told,
with that
like,
beacon.
forget about the past.
You were there just before that beacon
Yeah, some people
self-destructed.
do that, but
Did
like
you see anything?
aliens are humans alike.
Any clue
you know,
that might
they
tell
do
us
not
what
wanna
Saren
move
was
on.
after?
Just
of
before
course
I
I do.
lost consciousness, I had some kind of vision.
A vision? A vision of what?
I saw synthetics. Geth, maybe. Slaughtering people. Butchering them.
We need to report this to the Council, Shepard.
What are we gonna tell them? I had a bad dream?
We don't know what information was stored in that beacon. Lost Prothean technology, blueprints for some ancient weapon of mass destruction, whatever it was. Saren took it. But I know Saren. I know his reputation is politics. He believes humans are a blight on the galaxy. This attack was an act of war. He has the secrets from the beacon. He has an army of Geth at his command, and he won't stop until he's wiped humanity from the face of the galaxy.
Alright.
I'll find some way to take him down.
It's not that easy. He's a Spectre. He can go anywhere, do almost anything. That's why we need the Council on our side.
We prove Saren's gone rogue and the Council will revoke his Spectre status.
I'll contact the Ambassador and see if he can get us an audience with the Council. He'll want to see us as soon as we reach the Citadel. We should be getting close. Head up to the bridge and tell Joker to bring us into dock.
Commander, I'm glad to see you're okay. Losing Jenkins was hard on the crew, and I'm glad we didn't lose you too.
Things were pretty rough down there.
Yeah, you never get used to seeing dead civilians. Doesn't seem right somehow. But at least you stopped Saren from wiping out the whole colony.
I couldn't have done it without you.
We're Marines. We stick together. And I'm just sorry that we lost Jenkins.
Yeah, I wish I could have done something to save him.
I was there. You did everything right. It was just bad luck.
It's been a hell of a shakedown, Cruz. Our first mission ends with one Spectre killing another. The Citadel Council's not gonna be happy about that. Probably use it to lever more concessions out of the Alliance.
You've got a good grasp of the situation. You a career man?
Yeah, a lot of biotics are. We're not restricted, but we sure don't go undocumented. May as well get a paycheck for it. Besides, my father served. I made him proud when I enlisted. Eventually. But is that why you're here? Because of your family?
I never met my parents. If they wanted to see me, they'd have contacted me after that mess a few years back.
Oh, that's right, the Blitz. I imagine that bought you any post in the fleet. Word is we're heading for the Citadel, ma'am. Can you, tell me why?
The captain hopes the Ambassador can get an audience with the Council. Tell them what Saren's been up to.
Makes sense. They'd probably like to know he's not working for them anymore. Whatever happens, we'll be ready, Commander.
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
How did you end up serving on an Alliance ship?
I enlisted right out of med school. Earth always seemed boring to me. Too safe, too secure. I figured the colonies were teeming with exotic adventure. I wanted to travel the stars, tending the wounds of tough soldiers with piercing eyes and sensitive souls. Turns out military life isn't quite as romantic as I'd imagined. But humanity needs the Alliance if we want to keep expanding through the Traverse, and the Alliance always needs good doctors. So I stayed on to do my part.
Ever think you made the wrong choice?
Sometimes I think about opening a private practice back on Earth, or maybe taking a position at one of the new med centers out in the colonies. But there's something special about working on soldiers. If I left the Alliance now, I'd feel like I was abandoning them.
What do you know about Captain Anderson?
I've served with him for a few tours now. He knows when to let things slide and when to crack the whip. The crew knows he's seen pretty much anything they'll ever run into. And he cares about the people under his command.
How well do you know the Lieutenant?
I'd never worked with him before this mission. But he has an impressive service record, over a dozen special commendations. Tends to keep to himself, though. Maybe because of the headaches. It's not easy being an L2.
What does that have to do with it?
Well, most biotics now use the L3 implants. Lieutenant Alenko was wired with the old L2 configuration. Sometimes there are complications.
What kind of complications?
Severe mental disabilities, insanity, crippling physical pain. There's a long list of horrific side effects. Caden's lucky. He just gets migraines.
That's terrible. I don't know why anyone would want that.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
I'm glad you're okay, Commander. The crew could use some good news after what happened to Jenkins.
Jenkins was a valuable part of this crew.
Part of me feels guilty over what happened. If Jenkins was still alive, I might not be here.
You're a good soldier, Williams. You belong on the Normandy.
Thanks, Commander. That means a lot from you. I've never met anyone who was awarded the Star of Terra.
Things were pretty rough down there. Are you okay?
I've seen friends die before. Comes with being a Marine. But to see my whole unit wiped out, and you never get used to seeing dead civilians. But things would have been a lot worse if you hadn't shown up.
We couldn't have done it without you, Williams.
Thanks, Commander. I have to admit, I was a little worried about being assigned to the Normandy. It's nice when someone makes you feel welcome.
I think you're gonna fit in here just fine, Williams.
Thanks, Commander.
Yeah, well, bad stuff is going to happen. You have anything to say?
I'm glad you're
Presley?
okay, Commander. Losing Jenkins was hard enough on the crew.
Good timing, Commander. I was just about to bring us into the Citadel. See that taxpayer money at work.
Man, I love the Normandy.
Ship.
The Ascension, flagship of the Citadel fleet.
Well, size isn't everything.
Why so touchy, Joker?
I'm just saying you need firepower, too.
Look at that monster. Its main gun could rip through the barriers in any ship in the Alliance fleet.
Good thing it's on our side, then.
Citadel Control, this is SSV Normandy, requesting permission to land.
Stand by for clearance, Normandy. Clearance granted. You may begin your approach. Transferring you to an Alliance operator.
Roger, Alliance Tower. Normandy out.
Normandy, this is Alliance Tower. Please proceed to Dock 422.
This is an outrage!
Through this.
The Council would step in if the Geth attacked a Turian colony?
Dina.
The Turians don't found colonies on the borders of the Terminus systems, Ambassador.
Humanity was well aware of the risks when you went into the Traverse.
What about Saren? You can't just ignore a rogue Spectre. I demand action!
You don't get to make demands of the Council, Ambassador.
Citadel Security is investigating your charges against Saren. We will discuss the CSEC findings at the hearing, not before.
I also don't like the counselors.
Captain
Anderson,
they don't do
nothing.
I see you brought half your crew with you.
Just the ground team from Eden Prime.
They're just
in case you had any
a-holes.
questions.
I have the mission
Everyone
reports. I assume they're accurate.
Counselors remind me of Zabal.
They are.
They want to do nothing.
Sounds like you convinced the council to give us an audience.
Well, actually, at least
They
Kate
were
wants
not
to do
happy
something
about
about it.
Saren's their top
I'm
agent.
like Cora.
They don't like him being accused of
Oh,
treason.
yeah.
Like, you know.
Saren's
Cora
a
would've
threat to
done
every
something.
human
At least she
colony.
wanted to- yeah,
She
she-
needs
yeah,
to
she
be
would've.
stopped. The council has to listen to us.
Actually, I think
Settle
that I
down,
think
Commander.
Cora would've
You've
wiped
already
the
done
whole
more than enough to
colony
jeopardize your
himself.
candidacy for the Spectres. The mission on Eden Prime was a chance to prove you could get the job done. Instead, Nihilus ended up dead and the beacon was destroyed.
That's Saren's fault, not hers.
Then we better hope the CSEC investigation turns up evidence to support accusations.
How old
Otherwise,
is
the council
Commander
might
Shepard?
use this as an excuse to keep you
I'm
out of the
pretty sure like the
Spectres.
late 20s.
Come with me,
no,
Captain.
No, not that.
I
Not
want to
old.
go over a few things before the hearing.
Shepard's
Shepard,
like
you
early
and the others
30s
can meet
probably.
us at the Citadel Tower, top level. I'll make sure you have clearance to get in.
And that's why I hate politicians.
Doesn't everybody?
Shepard. I like that name. But yeah.
There's also things that you use a lot of quests in this game too.
Really?
I mean, I'll do them because I'm planning on playing the next game. Mass Effect 2 is my favorite one out of the 3.
Wait, what?
You'll see. It won't take me that long to beat this.
Human.
This reminds me of Star Wars now, when you're in, like, surrounded by aliens.
Wait, this is
Mass Effect 1.
Yes.
You seem distressed.
Wait.
Is there something I can do to help?
Alarmed response. You overheard that, did you? This is all going so wrong. And it is the Asari.
I love these species. I love this species.
who started all this.
What did this Asari do to get you so upset?
I cannot speak more about this
It says
problem.
Jabba.
It is too sensitive. Suffice it to say,
He's got like the speech
has
pattern, not speech, but
compromised
he's got
my
the depth of
authority as a
voice.
diplomat.
Where can I find this Asari consort?
She is across the bridge from here. Her offices are easy enough to spot. Good day, human.
He's so sad.
EarthClan, you are in the wrong place.
Didn't when you see the little
Your
bolus, I
ambassador
think
is
that's
next
their
door
species,
in the large
the little
office.
guys. They look like chubby
Chastising
Ewoks.
remark. Don't be so rude, Dan. At least introduce yourself.
I
Korlak is in the other games, by the way.
Volus Ambassador. Is there something I can do for you, EarthClan?
Bruh.
What is this
The other
place?
guy says the same.
You are in the embassy for the Volus and the Elcor.
Your
Elcor,
ambassador is
yeah.
next
The big guys
door,
on their forelegs.
in his
They're
own
Elcor.
office.
It looks like he's wearing a gas mask.
In this shared
Yes, that's
space,
a helmet.
I aid my fellow
They have to wear a
Volus
suit, I think.
when I'm not
I
being
don't know. Or maybe, I don't
interrupted.
know why.
I think they're not used
I'd
to
like
the
to know more
about the
atmosphere
Volus.
here, or probably there's
I'm
no
sure our
atmosphere.
history
There's
and
actually
culture
another
was born
species, the Quarians, that
EarthClan.
they have to wear their suits, otherwise they'll die
Actually, I would like to know more about your history.
immediately from infection.
My people
Their
came
immune
to the
systems aren't
Citadel
strong.
shortly after the Asari and Solarians had discovered
So you
it.
never see either what they look
We
like.
were instrumental in establishing a
look
standardized
like they're
galactic
human.
economy.
Like with glowing eyes or something.
However, despite our long association with the Citadel and our
Reminds me
many
of
contributions to galactic
the glowing eyes.
society,
What color though?
we still do not hold a
Like
seat
blue.
on the
I don't
council.
know. Any color probably.
If it's
Actually, I
red,
would
it's
like to
gonna
know more
remind
about
me
your
of,
history.
what do we call it? The guy
My
from
people came to the Citadel
Sword Art.
shortly after the Asari and Solarians had discovered it.
You know the red eye guy.
We were instrumental in establishing
like one
a
shot
standardized galactic economy.
just murders the players from outside the game.
However,
This one,
despite
like,
our long
what
association
are you
with the
talking about?
Citadel and our many
Sort of,
contributions to
remember?
galactic
remember that guy with
society,
the
I see what you mean.
we
helmet
still do
Yeah, I
not
see
hold
what
a
you mean.
seat
Yep.
on the council.
But he's not the actual one that
Tell me about Volus
the other
culture.
guy.
His brother.
We are tribal by nature, but our ways are not
Actually,
violent.
it's
We barter and trade
in
our
the anime,
lands and
it
tribe
was
members in
the
order to
younger brother
increase
posing
status.
as the video game
Larger
character,
tribes often engulf smaller
and his
ones and
older brother
eventually
would
split again.
murder the other people.
Our
don't know how they
society is
find, like,
very
all the
malleable,
locations.
and our government is always shifting
No, it's
and
because
changing.
it was famous people.
Since we're not
Well-known
physically
people
adept,
throughout the internet,
we
so they know
trade
the
our
address.
services
You know
for
how
protection.
You know how
You'd
people
think you had
play
a bit- you'd
games,
think you'd
you
have a
know,
bit more,
show their house.
Or security. If you're famous and you're playing something that makes you have to.
I mean, they're like.
You
I
seem to
don't
have
care,
a bit of
no
a
one's
chip
gonna
on your
attack
shoulder,
me.
Din.
3 days later.
You humans are new to the Citadel, and yet the Council has granted you great favor.
Chastising rebuke,
That's
Din.
what like popular YouTubers, streamers.
Your
shouldn't
species
do,
has
giving up
always
to
been
one and saying,
granted
this
many
guy's nice, I just wanna
concessions.
see where he lives.
Volus territory has expanded tenfold since coming
I
to
think
the
I may end this in
Citadel.
like 30 minutes, so.
Details.
Yeah, I'll continue
We
it
still
tomorrow.
have no real say in the decisions that affect Citadel space.
That voice.
Goodbye, Ambassador.
is so
Yes,
depressing.
yes. Good day, Earth Clan.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Ambassador, oh my god. Mini. And
Oh yeah,
Greetings and
Avina.
welcome to the Presidium.
Yeah.
My name is Avina, and I am pleased to be your
is
virtual guide throughout this level of the Citadel space station.
So are you a person
Are you
or a
real?
program?
That's like
I
that's
am
my
a
first
fully
question.
interactive virtual intelligence, programmed to provide spontaneous guidance at predetermined locations of interest throughout this level of the Citadel. I may also be contacted through any of the Presidium VI terminals, should you require assistance.
Give me the tour.
You are standing at Presidium Tourism Terminal 1. On either side of this lobby are the embassies of the various Citadel races,
Have I ever
along with
been at the
CSEC
Citadel
headquarters.
before? I mean, jeez.
On the far end
Except
of
for
this
so, like,
level, you can see the
oblivious.
Citadel Tower, where the Council meets regularly to discuss matters of interstellar
No,
importance.
she's worse than Cortana. I mean,
I want to know more about
she's
Citadel
just a
security.
VI.
Citadel Security serves as law enforcement
VI,
for all
so
regions
she's
of
not
the
AI.
Citadel, though the majority
Apparently
of
AI
officers
in the
serve
Mass
in the
Effect
wards.
universe are really
Executor
dangerous.
Palin, a Turian,
Really
is the
dangerous.
current head of CSEC, but individuals from virtually every species across Citadel space serve as officers beneath him. If you wish to
So
learn
many
more,
circuits.
Executor Palin's office is located in the
Actually, I think there's
CSEC
an AI in
headquarters
this
just
game.
across the lobby.
You have to defeat.
Tell me about the embassies.
Each species in Citadel space important enough to be consulted on matters of galactic politics maintains an embassy on the Presidium. The Volus were
this
the
game back
first
in its prime
non-council
days was, like,
species to
so
be granted
awesome.
an embassy, roughly 2,384 galactic standard years
really,
ago.
like,
As
the
Citadel
graphics
space has
really
expanded,
actually look
more
pretty
embassies have been
decent.
added.
Like, I'm not even lying.
The
Man,
most recently
despite
added
being, you know,
embassy
a
belongs to your
2008
own
game,
species,
so-
humanity. It was added 19 galactic standard years ago, despite some rather vocal opposition.
Why were people trying to keep my species out?
Some species felt
Because they're
humanity was
specious.
given preferential treatment. It often takes a century or more before a new species is granted an embassy. The Council gave a great deal of thought to this matter. In the end, they decided humanity's impact on Citadel space was significant enough to warrant an embassy.
What do you think? Yeah.
Do you agree with their decision?
I am not programmed to make that kind of qualified judgment. My code is limited to information
Yeah, her
and simple
program.
interaction simulations.
How come the Volus were the first species given an embassy?
In the early years following the formation of the Council, the Volus were, apart from the Asari and Solarians, the most populous and widespread species in Citadel space. They established many new colonies
Volus were
and
that little
trading
guy,
outposts,
little chubby
and
guy.
they petitioned the Council for a greater
Those
role
species
in
are.
determining interstellar policy. In recognition of their work to expand interstellar trade and establish a standardized galactic economy, the Volus were granted an embassy here on the Citadel.
Why weren't they made a council race?
The Council races have extensive
Why did it
responsibilities.
be like she didn't
They
say
must
anything?
provide
She was actually
personnel and
thinking.
ships
Like
for the
I
Citadel
don't understand
fleets.
these questions.
They
that you're-
often provide
you're
economic
telling
aid
me.
in times of disaster. It would be unfair to demand such an enormous burden of a species unable to meet these obligations. The embassies allow lesser species to have a voice on the Citadel.
That's pretty damn arrogant.
I apologize if my personality has offended you. Please submit all formal complaints in writing to the Citadel Tourist and Visitor Board.
That's funny. Oh my god.
I want to know more about Citadel security.
Citadel Security
pretty-
serves as law
pretty damn
enforcement for
arrogant.
all regions of the Citadel, though the majority of officers serve in the wards. Executor Palin, a Turian, is the current head of CSEC, but individuals from virtually every
Palin.
species
Oh, I
across
hate
Citadel
him.
space serve as officers beneath him. If you wish to learn more, Executor Palin's office is located in the CSEC headquarters just across the lobby.
Do you know anything about specters?
The term Spectre is derived from the branch of Special Tactics and Reconnaissance. Each Spectre agent is handpicked by the Council. Their primary role is preserving galactic stability and resolving volatile situations that cannot be handled through normal political
Bro, that's what I
channels.
said.
In this role, they are granted extraterritorial rights and jurisdictions, Spectres answer to no law or authority except the Council itself.
What can you tell me about the Citadel Council?
Originally, the Council consisted of representatives from the Asari and Solarians, the two dominant species in Citadel space. Roughly 1,304 galactic standard years ago, Turians were invited to join the Council in recognition of the role they played during the Krogan Rebellion.
Only difference on screen.
Since then, the three Council races have worked together to ensure the peaceful coexistence of the galactic community, while preserving individual autonomy for each species.
It can't be as simple as that. There must be problems somewhere in the system.
I am not programmed to make that kind of qualified judgment. My code is limited to information and simple interaction simulations.
Freaking programming. That's why VI suck.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, and thank you for using Avina. Please enjoy your visit to the Citadel.
Ow.
I'm gonna look around a little bit more. There might be more quests.
Explore.
I just can't get over the budget Cortana.
That's what I was laughing about.
I could just run. I don't know why I'm strolling along.
Just jogging.
I've had my office rearranged 5 times.
Look at the way this guy's sitting. Or, yeah, it's just chilling. So how are you liking the game so far?
It's pretty good. Even though I know nothing about Mass Effect, it's actually really good. I believe
the Hanar. The Hanar are such
human.
Really.
This one is greatly pleased to see you here in my decadent emporium.
Who are you?
This one's face name is Delaninder, though many in this place simply refer to it as Delan. Please take time to examine the fine goods it has for purchase, all of great worth.
This is the Hanar.
What exactly do you sell?
Only the finest and most luxurious items that credits can buy.
Destiny 2.
This one is able to procure almost any item the human would desire, for a price, naturally.
His speech pattern sounds like something from like the Hive, like one of those
Why do you refer to yourself as this one and
like
it?
He's got the this one. Like he's just
For the same reason that humans are so
you can hear
inquisitive.
echo in this voice.
It is part of our culture.
Yeah, that's what I meant to say. Like it's like that.
Specifically, Hanar only refer to themselves in the first person with family or intimates. And we rarely do so with other species. It is just our way.
I feel like he's actual, like he has a different figure
Who are
in this.
you?
He's just communicating in this form.
This one's face name
and
is
he's in a
Delanin.
different dimension or
Please
something.
take time to
I don't
examine
know.
the fine goods it has for purchase.
I know
All of
nothing.
great
I don't need
worth.
to buy. I don't need to buy anything from him.
I think I'll be going.
Return soon. This one receives new shipments regularly.
He looks shady.
Hmm.
Oh, Barlavon.
What's this?
Oh yeah, he's in
One of the
that.
Earth Clan. Ah, a very famous one, yes?
I like him.
You
I
are
like
the one
Barlavon.
called Shepard. It is a great honor to welcome the heroes of the Blitz.
Just magically opens.
You've got me at a disadvantage here.
Forgive me, Earth Clan. My name is Barlavon. My job makes it necessary for me to keep informed. I am a financial advisor to many important clients here on the Citadel. When someone is
Yeah, they do.
important
I
as
mean, heck,
yourself
like the
arrives on the
Turians,
station,
if they didn't have their clan markings on their face, they would all look the same.
Tell me more about your job.
galactic finance is incredibly complex.
Oh, it's just
A
sad
mix
the
of
first
laws
one.
I can't
and
wait to meet
regulations
Garrus.
from dozens of interstellar economies.
But Garrus, though,
I'm an expert in how all these economies interact. For a fee,
phone rang.
I share my expertise.
Why is it every time when I stream?
I also offer premium services
Oh,
for
this is
those
not your
clients who
dogs.
need someone to conduct business without drawing unwanted attention. Discreet and efficient. That's my motto.
Your
Sounds
motto?
pretty shady.
That's my ninja way.
Everything I do falls completely within the bounds of interstellar commerce law. Even so, many of my clients would prefer their transactions remain...
That's my bolus way.
For example, suppose a Hanar ambassador was petitioning the council to reduce tariffs on Hanar goods. How would it look if he had money invested in a Hanar exporting company? Even if his true motives were to help his people, he would be accused of advancing the petition for his own personal gain. I can keep his personal finances private.
I don't know why. But
Still sounds shady to me.
He sounds like an
Then we can only hope he will never be cursed with a large enough fortune
Actually,
to
I think
acquire my services.
the other Volus.
What's it like living here on the Citadel?
Because he is.
The station is without a doubt the greatest wonder in the galaxy. It is a technological marvel, but its true splendor goes much deeper than the hull and engines.
He sounds like a mean
From the Presidium to the wards, the entire station is a testament to the success of the Council. All the species of Citadel space together in a single strong community.
What makes the Presidium so special?
It is the political center of Citadel space. 80% of all intelligent species in the known galaxy acknowledge the Council's authority on interstellar matters. But only the most powerful and influential species have embassies here on the Presidium. This level of the station
There's a lot
is
more
reserved
action
for the
in like the
elite,
Mass Effect 2
Shepard,
and 3
people
ones.
like
This one's like
us.
a lot of talking.
This is just dialogue.
Dialogue after dialogue after dialogue.
We get like 20
the
minutes
wards
of
like?
dialogue in the beginning. We
The
get 5
cultural
minutes
heart
of action,
of the galaxy.
and then an hour
They
of
pulse with the lifeblood of millions of citizens from dozens of different species. You never know what you'll find out in the wards, Commander. It's always full of surprises. Fortunately, most of them are pleasant.
Okay, we're done with him.
I should go.
Oh my god. It's good to
Goodbye, Commander.
It's good to know everybody in the first. This is where you actually get to introduce. You know, you get introduced to all these characters, and they're like a reoccurring character in the next games.
nice.
Have I been across there? Yes, I have. Wait, no. I can't tell. This is such a big place. I don't know why, but it reminds me of Coruscant for some reason in some places. Oh.
There's so much walking. It's like you're walking, everyone's walking behind you. I was like, who is who?
I know. There was actually a Turian talking to the Hanar. Something about like preaching.
Arrow.
Look at that butt. Please do not disturb the keepers. Please do not disturb the keepers.
I like that. Like Avina's like, please do not disturb the keepers.
Interesting.
Oh, by the
Wait,
way,
you know
that
not
big
to
thing
get
right
that
here.
Notification on. You just
it's
turn
really bad
notifications
news, by
on.
the way.
Wait, really?
The thing, yeah, you'll. Where's that Turian? Did I walk all the... Okay, yeah. I walked around.
I was about to ask, what was that beam of light in the water? And I just realized, oh, it's just a mini waterfall.
Okay, time to go the other... What? Oh, I thought I was loading for some reason. That's weird.
See, you're
I
derping
just got
out.
stuck on a little... I'm just like, my playback is skipping. So that's the embassies, that's the CSEC Academy. I'm trying to find this Turian that's like talking to this Hanar. I just can't stop, I cannot stop thinking about, you big stupid jellyfish. Because that's what Shepard says, like, I think in the third game. It's hilarious.
Bruh, he does?
Well, she.
Oh, she? Oh, Shepard.
Shepard can be either he or she. You can make your character.
Oh. I did not know that.
Actually, there's a thing. Yeah, I forgot about this.
There's so many
Special
arrows.
quests. There's a
You can
lot.
easily get lost. There's like,
I
oh,
know.
might as well put them arrows. Arrows, but no name to point like where the arrows are going.
I can't believe I landed a job here. This place is fantastic.
Human, delighted welcome.
Oh, you can open the door while you're still on the stairs. That's actually wow. Just wow.
Yeah. Executor Palin. Another bane of my
Commander
existence.
Shepard, I didn't
Oh my
expect to
God.
see you here. Did Ambassador Udina send you?
Have we met before?
No, but I know you well enough. I'm Executor Palin, head of CSEC. It's my job to know when someone like you arrives on the Citadel. Was
What
there
the hell's that
something you
supposed to
needed,
mean?
Commander?
I get the feeling you're
Yeah,
not
it's
too
a second
fond of
voice behind
humans.
this voice.
No, I just don't
Listen to his
trust your
voice.
kind.
He's a dick
Not
too.
yet. You humans are eager to take all the power you can get, and you're being given
Reminds
a
me of
lot.
Crow.
If the Council wants to make humanity
He's like
their
Crow?
new favorite pet, that's their
Yeah,
business.
from the movie.
But I don't
Which
have
one?
to
His
like
voice.
Oh. His voice sounds nothing like
He sounds.
Crow.
I mean, no, it's like it gives you the feeling because
The council
like,
treats us
Crow,
like
you
second-class
can see him as a
citizens.
mean person.
We have to fight for
Also,
everything we get.
alcoholic. But,
Good.
like,
Then fight for it. But
We
don't
also
expect
see
the
him
rest
as a
of us
cool
to just
person.
sit back and let you take it. I'm
Yeah.
busy man.
I like how
Commander.
I like how
Are we done
Palin's got
here?
blue eyes though.
What do you know about the Spectres?
He's really
They're the
eager
right
to get
hand
rid
of
of
the
me right now.
council, so
Like
they
I'm
like to be
asking
called.
questions. Like, what
More
are
like
you
the
doing?
underhanded
Watching,
side of the council.
watching.
What do you
whatever
have
you
against the
watch.
Spectres?
I can't abide any organization that considers itself above the law. Especially when it's left up to each individual Spectre to decide when and how to bend the rules.
See, I want to be a dick to him.
Sometimes you have
because
to
he's being
bend
a
the
dick
law to
me.
keep people safe.
I've been with
What?
CSEC for 30
What the-
years. I've never had to break the law to
What?
do my
Did
job,
you
not
see that?
once.
Yeah,
The patterns of his
right.
clothes
You
ones.
expect us to believe none of
just
your
read it
officers
in.
are corrupt?
There are over 200,000 CSEC agents.
Did it?
Some of them are going to be
Yeah.
bad. But we don't turn a
I
blind eye
am
to corruption
oblivious
like the
sometimes.
Spectres
Like
do.
what happens?
We do our best to find and punish any officer who breaks the law. Spectres. They'll never come under that kind of scrutiny.
The galaxy needs people like that.
For a guy who wants to get
People
rid of
who
me,
do the
there's a
dirty
lot of like
jobs.
dialogue for him.
I agree. But they need to be held to a higher standard. They
It's
need to
like,
be
I
accountable.
want you out of here.
Saren
I
out of
also
control.
want.
We both
but the
know
game
that.
orders me to
But
talk to
because
you a
he's a
lot.
Spectre, the Council doesn't want to do
Yeah,
anything about it.
basically.
Is
There
that
is
the
a
kind
lot
of
of
person
dialogue.
this
Dang it,
galaxy
this game.
needs?
But not all Spectres are like Saren.
True. But the potential is always there.
Tell me about CSEC.
CSEC provides necessary police and security services throughout
Wait,
the Citadel.
did I already talk
I'm gonna
about?
throw a
We're a
already
civilian
talked about
government
CSEC.
agency,
I'm
though
not
many
sure.
of our members have had military training. Of course, as the CSEC representative to the Council, I spend most of my time liaising between the two.
Okay.
Tell me about your
and
investigation into Saren.
Sorry,
investigation to Saren.
I don't make a habit of giving out details about ongoing investigations.
Okay,
I'll
whatever.
be going
okay.
now.
Goodbye,
Bye-bye.
Commander.
I just want to get away from him now. He's just making me infuriated.
Oh no.
When you play this game long enough, you'll learn to like and hate characters.
Me, I just want to get into action. I'm just like spamming it.
Yeah, there's just a lot of.
I was like skip. Okay, you give me a code. Skip. YouTube video. Give me the code.
What do you want? Oh, Commander.
I'm like.
Is there
I just
something I
wanna
can do
play
for
the
you?
game.
Relax, Private. This isn't an inspection.
Right, sorry. What can I do for you, Commander?
What can you tell me about the Asari consort?
You don't just go up to someone and ask about an Asari
well,
consort.
she's an Asari who works here
Like,
as...
they probably don't even
that
know
is, she
who
helps
that
people
is.
with things.
You never went to see her, did you?
Military haircut.
No, I never did. I couldn't afford it. It costs half a year's credits just to go in and talk to her.
Can you at least tell me where I can find her?
Sure. She's across the bridge from the embassies.
Thanks, kid. Have fun. Try not to get into too much trouble.
I will. Have fun, that is.
I don't have time to talk now.
Nasana.
I'm very busy.
Yeah, she's a reoccurring character.
Hello,
you'll see-
Commander.
and
Can I get you
it's really-
something?
It's like really
What have you got?
brutal what happens to her.
Information, mostly. Would you like to know about some points of interest nearby?
What's going on around here?
Well, you found the embassies. Not much going on here. Across the bridge, you'll find the bank, the Emporium, and Shaira's. If you haven't heard of her, you soon will. If you need supplies, you can try the markets one level below. For entertainment, I'd try Flux or
BRB.
Cora's Den.
All right.
What is Shaira's?
By the time I'm done, hopefully
The
I
consort,
get to
she
the
entertains
action.
clients who can afford her services. Most of the diplomats and ambassadors have visited her at one time or another. She's a very powerful woman, but also very respected.
Tell me about Flux and Cora's Den.
Well, Flux has gambling and dancing, certainly more lively than this place. Cora's Den, on the other hand, well, let's just say it's livelier and deadlier, all at the same time.
Goodbye.
So
Goodbye.
long, Commander. Have a pleasant day.
I like the other line where she says I should go. Like her very popular line. Since I'm too lazy to walk across the area, I'm just gonna go to consort chambers.
Welcome. I am Naylina. I don't recognize you as one of our expected clients today. Would you like me to see when the consort will be able to meet with you?
Can't I just go in?
I'm afraid not. Yeah, you must understand there are many who seek the consort services. But if you wish to leave your name, she'll make every effort to meet with you.
What do you do here, Naylina?
I'm one of the consort's acolytes. Many of the
Oh,
people
she
here
said
today will
acolytes. I
not
don't like
see the
that.
consort, but they expect to be attended to just the same. It's our job to ensure that they leave contented.
What is the consort? What does she do?
It's difficult to explain. She's many things to many people, and something different for each. Some seek her for advice, some for entertainment, others still for pleasure. Most of the time, our clients won't realize what they were seeking until after she has provided it for them.
She missed
You make her sound like some kind of oracle.
No, not in the usual sense. She's merely a woman with remarkable compassion and a generous spirit. I suggest you make an appointment and see for yourself.
Can't I just go in?
But if you wish to leave your
Already said
name,
that.
she'll make every effort to meet with you.
Commander Shepard, with the Alliance Navy.
Excellent. You should hear something in 3 or 4 months.
Are you kidding me?
Nobody's worth that much of a wait.
Well, that's not for me to judge. I have your name and you'll be contacted. Is there anything else?
I think I'm done here.
Oh, well, I hope you'll return again in the future. We always enjoy seeing new clients.
Naylina,
Yes, Shaira?
send the commander up to see me. I wish to speak with her.
Or is she just watching us
Yes,
talk?
of course, mistress. Huh. It
She's
appears the
kinda creepy.
consort has taken notice of you. She'd like to meet with you now.
Where do I go?
Just head upstairs. She'll be waiting for you.
You're with the Alliance? My brother's a private back on Earth.
That is close enough, Commander. I've heard a great many things about you since your arrival here in our citadel.
What exactly do you do?
That depends on your needs. I offer advice to some, comfort to others. I have a certain problem that could use your expertise.
Maybe I can help.
I have a friend, Septimus, a retired Turian general. I won't discuss the details, but he wanted me to be more than I could be. We had a falling out. Now he spends his days in Korra's den, drinking and spreading lies about me. If you would speak to him as a fellow soldier, I believe he will listen to you and let the matter be.
You're touching my face. Okay.
What happened between you?
I respect his privacy too much to go into the details. If he wishes to tell you what happened, that is his prerogative.
What exactly do you want me to tell him?
Appeal to a sense of honor. Remind him of his position as a general. If you can convince him to stop spreading lies about me, I would be very grateful.
Really? Well, I'm looking stream kind of.
Now I must ask you to take your leave.
I mean, she
I
was
have many
touching your
clients
face.
waiting to see me.
Yeah, then now she just hugged me, so.
Okay.
I have to admit, I'm a
Got it.
little nervous.
She's using her feminine wiles just to lure you in or something.
She must be a lesbian then. I
So-
mean, I have no interest in other women, so.
Oh, so it's like it doesn't matter which character, male or female, she does it anyway.
Yeah.
Who did that? She just does that because that's her.
I'm trying to find, like, I don't, maybe it's not, maybe he's not here yet. But there's like a little thing where, what is this Turian CSEC officer is arguing with this Hanar that's preaching. He's not supposed to. You know what, yeah, I don't think he's here yet. Yeah, oh, I know. He's here once he, after I talk to the council. Trying to, Citadel Tower, that's it. I think we're gonna finally see Garrus for the first time.
I thought you said Gary.
No, Gary, yeah.
Saren's hiding something. Give me more time. Stall them.
Stall the council. Don't be ridiculous. Your investigation is over, Garrus.
Garrus kind of reminds me of Cade. Not gonna lie, the way he's like not like he does it in
Commander
style.
Shepard,
He does like stuff in
Garrus
style and all
Vakari.
that.
I was the officer in charge of the CSEC investigation into Saren.
Sounds like you really want to bring him down.
I don't trust him. Something about him rubs me the
Sounds
wrong
cool,
way.
doesn't he?
But he's
Yeah,
a
it does.
Spectre. Everything he touches is
Cool, but
classified.
seriously.
I can't find any hard evidence.
Oh yeah, he's
I
serious.
think the council's
He's,
ready for us, Commander.
He doesn't like Saren.
Good luck,
You
Shepard.
know, he doesn't.
Maybe they'll listen
trust
to
him.
you.
He's one of the Turians who actually does not like Saren, so. Like, people are always surprised that, oh, you don't like your own race? Like, well, yeah, there's some, like, what about the humans? Like, look, there's some people who don't like other people, like, you know.
Don't be ridiculous. Navolis won't be joining the council for years.
I'm not so sure. The humans are making a strong push, and you can bet them. The hearing's already started. Come on.
Oh, in the stream. I
The
like
Geth
how the
attack
stream
is a
is like,
matter of
you know,
some
sometimes
concern, but
people
there is
don't like other
nothing to
people.
indicate
The
Saren
guy
was
right next to you
involved
said,
in any
"Don't be
way."
ridiculous."
The investigation
Oh
by
my
Citadel
God.
Security
That
turned up
was
no
perfect
evidence to
timing.
support your charge of treason.
Eyewitness saw
I
him
actually just,
kill
I
Nihilus
just
in
noticed
cold
that.
blood.
Oh my god.
We've read the Eden Prime reports, Ambassador. The testimony of one traumatized dock worker is hardly compelling proof.
I resent these accusations. Nihilus was a fellow Spectre and a friend.
That just let you catch him off guard.
Captain Anderson, you always seem to be involved when humanity makes false charges against me. And this must be your protege, Commander Shepard.
Oh yeah, you're in the
The
phone.
one who let the beacon get destroyed.
The mission to Eden Prime was top secret. The only way you could know about the beacon was if you were there.
With Nihilus gone, his files passed on to me. I read the Eden Prime report. I was unimpressed. But what can you expect from a human?
Saren despises humanity. That's why he attacked Eden Prime.
Your species needs to learn its place.
I clicked
Shepard.
it, but I clicked
You're
it
not ready
wrong.
to join the Council. You're not even ready to join the Spectres.
He has no right to say that. That's not his decision.
Shepard's admission into the Spectres is not the purpose of this meeting.
This meeting has no purpose. The humans are wasting your time, Counselor, and mine.
Saren's hiding behind his position as a Spectre. You need to open your eyes.
What we need is evidence. So far, we've seen nothing.
There is still one outstanding issue. Commander Shepard's vision. It may have been triggered by the beacon.
It's a
Are
vision,
we allowing
Anderson. We're not gonna
dreams
believe
into
that.
evidence now? How can I defend my innocence against this kind of testimony?
I agree. Our judgment must be based on facts and evidence, not wild imaginings and reckless speculation.
Do you have anything else to add, Commander Shepard?
You've made your decision. I won't waste my breath.
Even Commander Shepard doesn't like the Council.
The Council has found no evidence of any connection between Saren and the Geth. Ambassador, your petition to have him disbarred from the Spectres is denied.
I'm glad to see justice was served.
This meeting is adjourned.
I like to hear Batman say that to Saren, you know, like, this is not justice.
It was a mistake bringing you into that hearing, Captain. You and Saren have too much history. It made the Council question our motives.
I know Saren. He's working with the Geth for one reason. To exterminate the entire human race. Every colony we have is at risk. Every world we control is in danger. Even Earth isn't safe.
Tell me about this history between you and Saren.
I worked with him on a mission a long time ago. Things went bad. Real bad. We shouldn't talk about this here.
Wait, should I just publish
I
it
know
too?
what he's like. And he has to be stopped.
I mean...
What's our next step?
As a Spectre, he's virtually untouchable.
Yeah, I mean, I'm...
We need to find some
No
way
idea.
to expose him.
What about Garrus, that CSEC investigator?
Bruh.
We saw him arguing with the executor.
That's
What do
right.
you mean?
He was asking for more time to finish his report. Seems like he was close to finding something on Saren.
Any idea where we could find him?
Now,
I
if
have
you
a
ever-
contact
if you
in
actually
CSEC
never
who can
talk to
help us
Garrus
track
in the
Garrus
first game,
down.
He'll just say,
His name is
like,
Harkin.
you'll...
Forget
You meet him in the second
They
game.
suspended
and
Harkin
they
last
say
month,
completely different
drinking on
names.
the job. I won't waste my time with that loser.
You won't have to. I don't want the Council using your past history with Saren as an excuse to ignore anything we turn up.
I wonder if there was an achievement
Shepard
for
will
that,
handle
actually,
this.
Like, meet
You
Garrus in
can't
the
just
second
cut
game.
Captain Anderson out of this investigation.
The ambassador's right. I need to step aside.
I need to take care of some business. Captain, meet me in my office later.
Harkin's probably
Does-
getting drunk at
does
Cora's
sound
Den.
like Isabella.
It's a dingy little club in the lower section of the wards.
Maybe there's another way to find
But
evidence
Zavala
against
is the one
Saren.
getting owned, and he's
You
not
should
the
talk to
leader.
Barla Vaughn over in the
Yeah.
financial district. Rumor has it he's an agent for the Shadow Broker,
The Shadow Broker?
an information dealer.
Oh my
buys
god,
and
the
sells
Shadow
secrets
Broker.
to the highest bidder. I've heard Barla Vaughn's
you
one of the
actually
top
will be able to
representatives.
see the Shadow Broker
He
in
might
the
know
next
something
game,
about Saren,
and he
but his
is
information
vicious.
won't come cheap.
Our ambassador doesn't seem to get along with
Alright,
the
back
council.
to more,
He's just frustrated. The
Uh,
council's always
so
preaching that we
dialogue
need to
simulator?
be part of the galactic community.
see all that dialogue
But for them,
options.
it's a one-way street. They want us to expand and settle
Yeah.
unstable regions like the Skillian Verge and the Attican Traverse. But when we run into trouble, they don't want to help us out.
Oh, God.
Everyone knows it's
I
only a
like
matter of
that.
time until we get a seat on the council. The ambassador just thinks it should
can
happen
just,
sooner
refresh
rather
it,
than later.
and then you'll
And
build
I
it.
agree.
Maybe they'd let us join the council if we were more willing to cooperate with the other species.
Of course they would. If we did everything they told us to, they'd love to have us on the council. But it wouldn't be much of a deal for us.
Please don't tell me
I
it
understand
doesn't.
their
Well,
side.
it's not.
They don't want us dominating the council. It's founded
Zavala
on
is
cooperation and alliances. But we have to look out for our own interests too.
You don't think much of Harkin.
The guy joined CSEC about 20 years ago.
Why is it every time when I
He's been an
stream,
embarrassment
like, a
to
lot
our
of
species
people
ever
from
since.
Xbox 360,
Roughing up
like,
suspects in
everyone's on,
custody,
like, 360
bribery
right now.
accusations,
You know you can turn
alcohol
that
and
off,
drug
right?
use. The embassy used to step in when he got in trouble. But I guess enough was enough.
Oh wait, then you would never know if any of your
Guy's
friends
a
you play with
scumbag.
it are on.
He should have been cut loose a long time ago.
He was one
Man,
of
there's
the
a lot
first
of cussing
human
in this. I
CSEC
don't remember
officers.
this.
Guess it would have looked bad if he got fired. A lot of backroom deals were worked out
Actually,
over the
wait,
years
yeah,
to
I
keep
should
him on the
expect that
force.
from Mass Effect. There is
Politics
a
is a dirty business sometimes.
profanity.
But it looks like his time's run out. We've got enough humans in C-Sec now to stop protecting him.
Guy's a scumbag.
He was
should've
one of
been
the...
already-
A lot of... But it looks like his time's run out. We've got enough humans in C-Sec now to stop protecting him.
I want to know more about the Spectres.
I
They're
skipped
not your
some
typical
dialogue
government.
because I've already heard that.
They tend to work alone, behind the scenes. They take care of problems the Council can't. It's not easy preserving peace across an entire galaxy. The Council prefers to use
Yeah,
diplomacy and
Spectres are dangerous,
negotiation.
actually. Because they
But
have like all the...
sometimes
They're
more
like
extreme
Jedi.
measures
They
are
have all the
needed.
power, they got clearance and everything.
Bro.
Certain places, like even like certain places like illegal.
How do they decide who becomes a Spectre?
You can't just apply to join. There's no training program. Spectres aren't made. They're born. The Council's always looking for exceptional individuals. People who can get the job done, like you. They've been watching you for years. They see something in you. They want you on their side. Nihilus was supposed to give them a final recommendation, but with him gone, things are still up in the air.
What's their command structure like?
There is no command structure. Each Spectre answers directly to the Council.
Doesn't that give you an idea that
Sometimes
he might
they're
have been
sent
a
on
Spectre,
specific
but
missions.
secret?
Other times, they act on their
No
own.
one knows about it.
They
because
tend to
he's not a
operate
Spectre
outside
anymore.
the law, do whatever it takes to accomplish their goals. The Council just turns a blind eye. Spectres have a lot of power, Shepard.
They sound like shadow operatives.
Everything about them is classified. We don't even know how many there are. The latest Alliance estimate puts their numbers under 100. But the Council couldn't do its job without them. They're the Citadel's top agents, the last line of defense, the final option before open war. The entire galaxy respects and fears them. If a Spectre shows up, you know something big is about to happen.
Tell me more about the Shadow Broker.
He's a necessary evil of galactic politics. Buying and selling information is a part of the game, and the Shadow Broker just happens to be the best player on the field. Always sells to the highest bidder. Doesn't get involved in politics, doesn't pick sides. A simple system, but it works. He's not a threat to anyone, not directly. He's just a
Man,
resource we can use.
Like,
or
I think there's
shield.
like
or maybe they
there's a
are.
lot more dialogue in
Nobody
this.
really knows.
But like in next games, you know, there's some characters, you know, a lot of dialogue, but
Tell me
it's
about
not
Bar
that much,
Levant.
is
He specializes in moving large sums of money without leaving a paper trail. A financial genius. Doesn't
I
do
don't
anything
usually talk
illegal,
during these
but he knows all the
listen to
loopholes.
it.
He's got an impressive client list.
That's why I don't talk
Ambassadors,
much.
diplomats, Spectres.
Especially
That's
in
probably
cutscenes
why the
well,
Shadow
but-
Broker uses him.
I should go.
Good luck, Shepard. I'll be over in the ambassador's office if you need anything else.
I'm so disrespectful. I should go. He's my captain that just says I should go. It's like my famous line of Shepard.
That guy's up to something.
What? Oh, no, I wasn't.
I
Never
like
mind.
Solarians because their voice actors sound so funny.
Yes, is there something you want?
Why are you so interested in the Keepers?
Keepers? I've got no interest in the keep.
Don't get coy. I know what I saw.
I'm not so sure I should be talking to you about this.
We're just talking. Is there something wrong with that?
No. I guess it wouldn't hurt to tell you. I'm using a small scanner to gather readings on the Keepers. So far I've had mixed results. I find it difficult to get near the creatures.
Why were you being so secretive about it, though?
Well, technically we're not supposed to disturb the Keepers. I don't really think my scanning disturbs them, but the authorities might disagree. I'd like to do it more openly, but it's not really worth getting arrested over.
I could help you out. I'm not worried about the authorities.
I don't even know who
I
you are.
have balls.
I'm Commander Shepard with the Alliance military.
Wait, what?
Well, I suppose I could use the help.
Because I
Let me
don't
guess.
care about the authorities.
It's the
apparently.
scanning device I developed. Activated
I
each
could
time you
lose
see a
my
keeper.
job from this.
All collected data will automatically upload to my database. I'll even send a few credits your way for each unique scan.
I'm not even gonna ask why he's doing this. Actually, no.
What are you doing with the
Maybe I
data once
should.
you've scanned it?
Trying to learn whatever I can about the Keepers. We see them working everywhere, yet we know so little about them. I'm a scientist. I want to know what makes them tick.
I should get going then.
Yes, I have much work myself. So long.
He doesn't look
and
like he's
good
all
luck with
there.
the
Like, he
scanning.
doesn't sound like he's all there. Like he's just like he just wants to scan.
Maybe.
Actually, yeah. Like no, I'm actually gonna go to
Those
the.
cherry trees?
Go to the. What was it? The CSEC Academy area, so I can just unlock that part. Oh my god, the elevator. The elevator scenes. The famous elevator. There's literally no loading, it's just them in an elevator.
I can't believe the Council ignored all the evidence against Saren.
Saren's one of their best operatives. It's only natural they take his word over ours.
Oh, so now we just chase leads while this smug Turian runs around with his geth.
Can you move in the elevator?
That's
No.
politics, Chief.
It's kind of funny with Shepard. It's like she does not even like want to listen. The music. Oh, the music stopped. Yoink. Oh, here he is.
That music's fun.
Yeah, the music is playing. Here's the Turian with the.
This one believes it has the right to move freely through this area.
I mean, this Hanar's not wrong,
You're
but
creating
you're not
a
supposed to
public
be preaching
disturbance.
again.
It's against Citadel regulations.
This one is unsure why the other would not wish word of the Enkindlers to be spread.
That Hanar refuses to listen to reason. Why can't it act in an orderly and lawful manner?
You should be more tolerant. It's just trying to express its beliefs.
I am not unreasonable. The Hanar is free to spew its nonsense once it purchases an evangelical permit.
So if the Hanar gets a permit, it's allowed to preach?
No. Registered evangelicals must follow
No.
regulations.
I like how
There
he
are
just says
specific
no.
areas where preaching is legal. Failure to follow the regulations
So many people.
results in the forfeiture of the
This
license.
is the third one.
Why don't you just arrest the Hanar?
I could arrest the jelly, but my superior has requested that I find a solution that does not anger the Hanar. The Hanar become vocal when they
Must be
feel their
nice.
religious beliefs are being suppressed.
Yeah, no, I like it. I like either blue or
What's
green.
the purpose behind the evangelical
Like
permits?
my favorite.
Forcing
I think
religious
actually- I think that's the
evangelicals
only
to
eye
register
colors
for a
of the
permit
Turians.
weeds out undesirables. It keeps the area safe. The Citadel is too important to become a battleground for a religious war.
If you'd like, I could talk to the Hanar for you.
I have argued with the stubborn jelly all afternoon. You are certainly welcome to try.
I like. I just call it a jelly, jellyfish.
Do you desire to learn of the Enkindlers? Or has the Honorable CSEC officer enlisted assistance?
Is this really how you want to represent the Enkindlers?
The truth of the Enkindlers must be made known. They gave the Hana language, and gave the universe the mass relays. This one only wishes to spread the truth to any who will listen. There is no intent to cause trouble.
Is this how the Enkindlers would want you to use this gift of consciousness?
The Enkindlers would wish for their message to be spread to all
I just
sentient
like how they.
races.
I like their speech patterns though.
The Enkindlers wouldn't wish their message to be spread by breaking society's laws.
It sounds soothing.
This one hears wisdom. Perhaps enthusiasm has clouded judgment in this matter.
Sounds
This one
soothing.
departs now, and will not
sounds
intrude
so
upon the
cool.
Presidium again.
I don't know. I just always thought that.
I see the Hanar is left. Thank you.
I just
Happy
want
to
to
help.
ask you why.
Here, for your assistance in this matter. Now, if you'll
Why?
excuse
I
me,
just
I
can't
should
explain
report to
it.
my superiors.
Yeah, you see, every Turian has a different pattern on their face. Like the different clans they're in. Actually, I'm actually trying to find the flux. Not the flux. It's Is it the flux? I'm trying to figure out which area to go to find the guy Septimus. I have not played this game in forever.
In light of the recent attack on Eden Prime, many colonial investors are pulling their support for future projects. Proponents of expanded human colonization insist that Eden Prime was an isolated case. Nevertheless, colonist enrollment has dropped sharply. Many colonial proposals are on hold until backers have some reassurance that human colonies will be adequately protected.
The elevator's like, it's really funny, like, cause you know, either your teammates talk or the guy in the elevator talks.
Do you really think we'll find him down here?
I feel like the elevator arrangements are just awkward.
Yeah, they're sometimes awkward and ridiculous, but it's actually really funny. Wait, what's that say? Towards, okay. I hope this does not take me back to the Citadel Tower, because that's gonna suck. Then I gotta go back to one of those things.
A Solarian excavation team has run into an unexpected problem after unearthing a Prothean dig site.
I just can't stand
Hanar protesters have blockaded the dig site, claiming that artifacts of the Enkindlers, as the Hanar call them, should not be disturbed. The excavation team has appealed to Hanar representatives on the Citadel to reach a diplomatic solution.
Then the rest of it's just awkward silence. Here we go. I think I finally found it. Thank God.
That's her.
Tor's den. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, why do we fight? I suck with pistols. Good God.
Those were Saren's men.
Assassin.
Negative contacts, Commander.
Don't know why there was assassins outside. Like, doesn't anyone know that there was bullets shooting out here?
I like how you hate, call it pistols, but mostly I would love to use dual wield pistols.
Commander.
For fun.
What do you want?
What's bothering you, General?
I've seen a lot of horrible things in my days, and there's only one woman in this damn galaxy that helps me forget it.
So if you feel that way, then why spread lies about her?
Because she rejected me.
Wait,
me! Septimus Oraka, General
Oh,
of the
no.
Turian Fleet.
I think I
No,
can see
it's
why
just-
you're
it's just
upset, but
voices.
spreading these lies won't make it better.
Like the way they are.
Look, kid, I appreciate what you're trying to do.
See, everyone calls me kid, so I
Don't
must
waste
be like
your time.
in either late 20s
General,
or
did you
or
ever win
really
a battle
early
by moping in a
30s.
bar?
Ha, war.
That
That's
laugh
what it feels
after
like,
like
all right.
moping in a bar, you'll hear like a laugh in the background.
This. So you think it's that easy? Just straighten up and act like a general?
I don't think it could hurt.
Huh. Maybe you're right, Commander.
He does look
Shahira's
cool.
worth
He
the
looks,
effort,
kind of looks like the.
even if she won't have me back.
Never mind.
Did you know that his head is just like shaped as that
This is
Titan
no place
helmet
for
from
someone of
Destiny?
your stature, General.
All right. I'll go,
I mean,
Tara.
kind of.
After I've had a cold shower.
There's a helmet that actually looks really similar.
Say,
to
you're
the
a
fighting
bright
helmet.
kid. Would you be interested in earning a few extra credits?
What do you want me to do?
There's an Elcor diplomat out there who believes Shaira gave up his secrets.
Why does he think that?
Because I told him. Look, I just need you to convince him of the truth.
Keep calling you kid.
What makes you think he'll believe me?
You'll bring him proof. Take this data pad. It shows where I got my info. It will exonerate Shaira and convince the Elcor.
Who am I taking it to, and where is he?
His name is Zaltan. He's an Elcor diplomat.
That's like
He's
it's
over
the
in the
Elcor
embassies
diplomat that
complaining
I,
about
talked to
Shaira.
before. With the, you know, there was two in there with the Wallace.
Here's the soldiers acting like soldiers. Thanks, Commander. You know, you might make a good general yourself one day.
Hard to imagine a general like that getting so upset about a woman.
That's because you don't understand women, Kate.
Oh! Whoa, I freaked out just now.
Back off, Rex. Fist told us to take you down if you showed up. What are you waiting for? I'm standing right here. This is Fist's only chance. If he's smart, he'll take it.
Rex.
He's not coming out, Rex. End of story. This story is just beginning. Out of my way, humans. I have no quarrel with you.
What was that all about?
Who knows? Let's just try not to get caught in the middle.
Hey there, sweetheart. You looking for some fun? 'Cause I gotta say, that soldier get-up looks real good on that body of yours. Why don't you sit your sweet little ass down beside old Harkin? Have a drink. We'll see where this goes.
I'd rather drink a cup of acid after chewing on a razor blade.
You trying to hurt my feelings?
Bruh.
You gotta do better than
For some
that.
fun.
20 years with C-Sec, I've been called every
That's
name in the
just
book,
dirty.
princess.
I'd rather drink a cup of acid.
Harkin, right? I was told you could help me find someone.
Raw.
Garrus? You must be one of Captain Anderson's crew. Poor bastard, still trying to bring Saren down, huh? I know where Garrus is, but you gotta tell me something first. Did the captain let you in on his big secret?
Is there something I should know about the captain?
The captain used to be a Spectre. Didn't
You
know
can't
that,
handle the
did you?
truth.
It was all very hush-hush.
Which
The
truth,
first
the rocket
human
launcher?
ever given that honor, and then he blew it. Screwed up his mission so bad they kicked him out. Of course, he blames Saren. Says the Turians set him up.
Rocket launcher.
Why'd they kick him out?
Have to ask
Human
him.
destiny.
I never heard any of the details. But it's a
I
good
died
story,
by the
though.
truth so
The
many
hero's
times, like,
fall.
Crucible.
Classic
It's
tragedy.
insane. That's why I added a little.
You said they covered all this up.
I died so
How'd you hear about it?
I really
I spent
hate
20
Harkin.
years working cases
There's
here
so
on the
many
Citadel.
characters that you'll
People
learn to
on this
hate.
station love to talk. Secrets are like herpes. If you got them, you might as well spread them around.
Herpes, oh god.
You're a pig.
Just noticed that now, did you?
No, not really.
Just tell me where Garrus went.
Garrus was sniffing around Dr. Michelle's office. She runs the med clinic on the other side of the wards.
Bruh.
Last I heard, he was going back there.
It's a weird
I'm
guy.
outta
He is
here.
a pig.
Yeah, good. Go. Let me drink in peace.
Oh wow, this guy is having a woman sit.
Why didn't Captain Anderson tell us he used to be a Spectre?
Maybe it's not true. Harkin's an ass. Bet he's just...
Captain Anderson used to be a Spectre.
Yeah.
Huh.
Oh, Conrad Werner.
Is that really? Wow!
My #1
You're
fan.
Commander Shepard, the hero of Eden Prime. I am so honored to meet you.
Nice to meet you. And you are?
It's like
My name
like
is
a
Conrad.
nice, little
Conrad
conversation,
Werner.
fan.
They say you killed more than 100 Geth on Eden Prime.
I don't think there was 100 Geth.
I spent most of my time trying to stay alive and help the colonists.
Hey, I know you're probably busy, but do you have time for a quick autograph?
Anything for a fan. Here.
Thanks. I really appreciate it. My wife is going to be so impressed. I'll let you get back to work. Oh, but next time you're on Earth, I'd love to buy you a drink. Thanks again.
Sure.
He's a weirdo. That's it. For sure.
Bruh.
I don't think you bought this here.
It gets like worse later on.
Really?
Yeah. It's so weird later on.
Commander Shepard? I'm Emily Wong. I'm an investigative journalist working here on the Citadel. Could I have a moment of your time?
What do you need?
I've been hunting for evidence of corruption and organized crime on the Citadel, but there are places I can't go.
Exposed.
I was hoping you might share anything you find during your own investigation.
Wait,
I can make it worth your time.
Oh my god.
How do you know that my investigation is going
I
to
just
uncover
looked at
anything
the
you
dress
need?
she's wearing.
Bruh.
You wouldn't be investigating if it weren't big. And if it's big,
I would not.
it's
I mean,
something
I
I'd like to
don't
do.
mind this.
hello,
I
I'm
mean, I don't
free.
mind the chest area, but it's the stomach area. Like she's got both. Like she's almost.
You gotta have access to better sources. Why contact me?
I'm using every source I can find, but I think I've got a better shot with you. I've read your file. If
Everyone
anyone
just
is going to
assumes that they
uncover
got better shots
corruption
with
here,
me.
it's the hero of the
You do not
Skillian
know
Blitz.
anything about me.
How do you know I'm investigating anything here on the Citadel?
I'm a good journalist, Commander Shepard. Word gets around.
Sounds like a good cause. If I find any information, it's yours.
Thank you, Commander. You won't regret it.
Man, there's some people though that you like. It's not all bad.
Bro, that's like the fifth one.
Yeah, there's like out of like what the 20 people we've met, they're a-holes.
Big place.
That your professional opinion, sir?
This isn't a station, it's a city.
There must be millions here. It can't be possible
Yeah, the
to
Citadel
track
is like a
everyone
city
coming
basically
and
where
going.
people live. Their own.
This makes Jump Zero look like a porta-john.
I thought it
It's
said.
the largest
I
deep
thought it
space
said
station the Alliance
police.
has.
I heard
Jump Zero
police or
is big,
something.
but this is a whole nother scale. Look at the ward arms. How do they keep all that mass from flying apart?
The council represents more races than I
That-
thought.
why did
No wonder they're
I-
careful with newcomers.
Why?
This
They
is an old
probably
game,
just want to
remember?
keep everything
Oh my
running.
god.
It has to be hard keeping all these cultures working
Still,
together.
oh my god.
Maybe they just don't like humans.
I feel like
Why
I'm
not?
the only
We've
one
got
who doesn't really
oceans,
care about like the
beautiful
face
women,
expressions and all
passion,
that.
love.
As long as
According
they
to the
got
old
good voice
kids, we have
actors,
everything they
so.
want.
When you put it that way, there's no reason.
I mean, it just makes it even
I mean,
funnier and
us,
derpier.
humans, ma'am.
I'm just saying.
You don't take much shore leave, do you, LT?
Alright, laugh it up, Chief. I appreciate the thought, Alenka.
There's
but
a
we're on
lot of
duty
comedy in this too. So.
Aye, ma'am.
My ear.
I'll walk drag, ma'am.
I have headphones for long.
I didn't tell anyone, I swear!
That was smart, Doc. Now, if Garrus comes around, you stay smart. Keep your mouth shut, or we'll...
How does no
Who
one
are
see
you?
the door
Let her
open?
go.
Ah! Oh, right in the face.
Take cover.
Wow, okay. They're not hiding that great.
Sorrowful dough.
Perfect timing, Shepard. Gave me a clear shot at that bastard.
What were you thinking? You could have hit
He
the
literally
hostage.
would have just
Time
killed
to
the.
think. I just
He would have
reacted.
killed her.
I
with
didn't
that
mean
shot,
to.
be
Dr.
honest.
Michelle, are you hurt?
No, I'm okay. Thanks to you. All of you.
I know those
The fact that his face was so
but if
close
you
to
tell us who
hers,
they
I'm
work for,
surprised
we
she
can
didn't.
protect
The
you.
shrapnel didn't get hit.
They
hit
work
her.
for Fist. They
what I
wanted
said
to
was a
shut
lie
me up,
before.
keep me from
5
telling
minutes
Garrus
of
about the
action.
Quarian.
What Quarian?
And more like
Oh, there is a lot of
5
action.
A few days
seconds.
ago,
There's still
the
there's a lot of
Quarian
dialogue,
came
but
by my office. She'd been shot, but she wouldn't tell me who did it. I could tell she was scared, probably on the run. She asked me about the Shadow Broker. She wanted
the
to trade
Quarian, yeah.
information in
Tally.
exchange for a safe place to hide.
Where is she now?
I put her in contact with Fist. He's an agent for the Shadow Broker.
Not anymore. Now he works for Saren. And the
Nice
Shadow
acting.
Broker isn't too happy about it.
Fist betrayed the Shadow Broker?
She's another good one. There you got the
That's
sixth person
stupid, even for him.
Hmm.
Saren must have made him quite the offer.
I like how she
Quarian
said
must have
stupid.
something
Like the way she said
Saren wants.
stupid.
Something
So
worth
funny.
crossing the Shadow Broker to get.
What else can you tell me about the Quarian?
I'm not sure. Like I said, she wanted to trade information for a place to hide. She didn't... Wait a minute. Geth. Her information had something to do with the Geth.
She must be able to link Saren to the Geth. There is no way the Council can ignore this.
Time we paid Fist a visit.
This is your show, Shepard. But I want to bring Saren down as much as you do. I'm coming with you.
You're a Turian. Why do you want to bring him down?
I couldn't find the proof I needed in my investigation, but I knew what was really going on. Saren is a traitor to the Council and a disgrace to my people.
Wow.
Welcome aboard,
Yeah.
Garrus.
You know, we aren't the only ones going after Fist. The Shadow Broker hired a Krogan bounty hunter named Rex to take him out.
Yeah, we saw him in the bar.
A Krogan might come in handy.
Last I heard, he was at the CSEC Academy.
What's he doing there?
Jeez.
Fist accused him of making threats. We brought Rex in for a little talk.
Doggy.
If you hurry, you can catch him at the Academy before he leaves.
I
Move
don't
out.
want Sherlock barking every 5 seconds again. Oh, this is also cool. You get to choose who you want to bring with you.
Really?
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna give Garrus like the best. Oh yeah, the armor.
Maxed out.
Trying to find it. Is this it? Such a badass.
Thanos finally.
Oh yeah, Thanos gauntlet. I could have sworn I had good armor for humans. Guess I don't. Oh, that's right. There was something about Dr.
I never properly thanked you
Michelle
for
about
saving
something.
me from Fist's thugs, Commander. I don't know what would have happened if you hadn't been there.
You're a doctor.
My father was a medic
Oh,
with the
whoops!
Alliance.
Whoa, whoa! I did not mean
I
to do
chose
that.
to keep the medical tradition
What
alive,
happened?
but
I
not the
clicked X by
military.
accident
Fixing up
twice.
wounded soldiers isn't my idea of fun.
You're a doctor. How did you...
And okay,
I
yep.
chose to keep the medical
I did not-
tradition
I did-
alive, but
well, I
not
didn't
the
get to say
military.
help,
Fixing up
happy to help.
wounded soldiers.
I'll be
isn't
going
my-
now.
Goodbye, Commander.
I
Nice
just
talking
cut
to
it
you.
off. I just cut her off from talking. Huh. The worst part is I can't see what's here, so I have to. Okay, it's markets. Oh, go back. I did not actually mean to go here. I'm a dummy. Embassies. That's what I wanted.
I hear my talk. Oh, I hear my parents talking. You know what that means.
Well, I'm actually about to end it. I think this would be it for the stream, though. Getting really, it's a lot of talking. I think I'm actually gonna end it now. So, it's really, really good that you, hanging out here.
Anytime. Oh god.
Alright, well, I'm gonna end it now. Alright.